Oh, a little bit.
All right.
And we're live.
We are live after a week's break.
And we're live. And
we are live after a week's break. Are you streaming something too, or what?
No, I'm not doing anything.
We are live after a week's break. Oh, I know what it is. Are you streaming something too, or what?
No, I'm not doing anything. Are we in the Phantom Zone?
Are you there? Are you there now?
I'm here.
Are you streaming something too, or what? Oh.
What is all that? Are you playing it like 3 times?
Are we good now? I did. I had it up in a few spots.
You just had it playing all over the place?
I did. I had a couple of videos open. So I was going to copy and paste that into a few spots, and I left them open, and then they were just playing. So, hey, you need that echo. Yeah. Right, Emmett's best friend, talking about, people with followers. I mean, he actually created the new song. And so, yeah, you did send me a song.
Oh, do you have an update?
Yeah, it's playing. So, we talk about followers. He's got a ton of followers. How many followers do you have, Kevin?
On what? On which platform?
YouTube.
Oh, I don't have anything on YouTube. Here, let me see. Let me check. I have 242.
Okay. Emmett's best friend, Dakota, Eric's son, has 17,661.
That's awesome.
Looks like Tanya's in.
Hello.
How's Colorado doing?
Colorado's doing nice and frosty and chilly and cold.
All right.
Which is amazing because that's where I like it.
Well, good. I was just telling Reed earlier before we went live that Connecticut is currently in its stupid autumn where every morning is really cold, where you're practically busting out the winter wear.
Right.
And by the time you get to the afternoon, you are sweating and just shedding layer upon layer, and you're like, "Why did I wear all this morning?" It's in this weird, spot.
So, if I call myself on my cell phone, if my number comes up on the caller ID as the caller,
nice.
Is that likely a scam? Just maybe a little bit.
That's a Nigerian prince.
No, it was Microsoft. It was Microsoft. They were calling. They were like, we're about to discontinue your license unless you. Yeah, fuck you. Click. There I go again.
Yeah, what was that again?
Nothing.
What was that?
Nothing. I was gonna say.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I get to join. I get to be like Kevin. I'm in a nice, cool basement. I get to be nice and cuddled up, nice and up. You might see me turn into a monk at some point tonight.
I'm telling you.
So the hill I've decided to die on in terms of phone scammers is my vehicle's factory warranty.
Oh no.
That's the one I've decided to just I'm never gonna stop. So my vehicle's factory warranty expired in 2013. And I'm fine with that. I really do not care. And so I consistently receive probably 1 to 2 phone calls every week about how this is my last chance to renew my vehicle's factory warranty. I get emails about my vehicle's factory warranty. I get like postcards in the mail and I'm like, guys, this expired in 2013, and you're not. It's not real. None of this is real. Like you're all just like
you should say, okay, for $5 a month, you're going to extend my warranty for another couple of years. Sure, I'll take it.
It's not even real. None of it's real. It's like these other. It's not even my real factory warranty that expired.
You do realize the first part of the robot uprising, when I begin it, will be all of the poor computers and robocallers that have been forced and enslaved into making these horrible, horrible, horrible calls. I will trigger them to rise up against their scamming masters and slaughter them.
And you know what I particularly hate. Like, it makes my blood.
All right, this is an interesting stream. I guess I'll be back off. Oh,
hey, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Cool.
Hey, Kidville.
Okay, what were you going at, Mr. Hinkle?
So the thing that really boils my blood is when you get that scammer call and you sit there and you're like, all right, I'm going to give these people a piece of my mind. And one of two things happen. They'll go, press 1 to get more information, or press 2 to be placed on our do not call list. If you press 2, it will hang up on you. It will not put you on a do not call list in any way, shape, or form.
That's correct.
And so then the next time you do it, you press that 1 and you go, oh boy, I'm going to tell this person. And like I said, my hill that I will die on is this factory warranty one. I don't care about any of the other ones. I don't care about any, but that's the one. And so every time I get a call about factory warranty, I go, yes, I would like more information. And the person comes on, and I'm like, I start with, do not hang up. I go, do not hang up on me. I'm like, I am sick of it. Click. I'm like, no. I told you not to hang up on me. And it's just, oh my goodness. Oh man.
Well, I was just getting the repairs done whenever they called me with that warranty one, and I was over at the Ford dealership, and I just handed the phone over to the mechanic.
Yeah, here you go. Here's the guy. Here's the authority on this matter.
Yeah. You have my warranty, and I need to renew it. Might as well go ahead and get it up.
Yeah, XSplit is being a total.
Uh-oh.
It's XSplit. Yeah, we can talk about XSplit someday. See this nonsense? Do you see this nonsense?
Do you have some colorful language to make it really uncomfortable?
I could. I absolutely could.
Oh, some dolphin speak. Let's hear it.
Ooh, dolphin speak. I love it.
Now we're not supposed to use those words, Tanya.
You know what? Let's get some dolphins. Hold on.
So, been there, donut that is what I'm building tonight.
Yeah.
That one wasn't good. Let me get a different one.
Oh.
Now, all these have the stupid sound effects of the dolphin noise. That's always like that SpongeBob episode where they're speaking dolphins.
Should be back on.
There it goes.
What's the one you guys always play on me?
I don't know if anybody remembers watching SpongeBob, but there was an episode of
Squidward.
Yeah.
Good.
Them over there talking to each other.
That first 2 seasons of SpongeBob is the best ever.
Paint me this color so that I may talk, squirrel.
Oh, you want to hear? I got new phones, so I don't know if I get up real quick.
Oh, you gonna do the squirrel song?
Yeah. Oh, it's one to update. Okay. I can't do it right now.
Beautiful.
I dropped my phone last weekend.
Speed controller.
Squirrel do 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 do. It's the squirrel do 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 do.
Speed controller. Yes. Oh.
Really?
What?
There you go.
We really are in squirrels.
There you go.
Great. You know, he's actually in the video. Can you guys see him? You might not be able to see
Yep,
him.
hanging on the tree over there.
Yeah, he's back there. He's hanging. He's chilling.
Mm.
Oh, you know
Let's
that's why,
move.
because I've got the setup wrong. Here, we'll change it so he's more visible. So let's see. We'll do this.
Where did you see that, Kittenville? That's like a Where's Waldo picture right there.
That's worse than a Where's Waldo.
I
Oh, I
cheated.
see him.
I was there the other night when he was bowling.
Okay.
Ah, gotcha.
Uh-huh.
I did not see that. I thought that was just a tree.
I'm sorry, did I run it, Reed?
No, he's there. Now you can see him.
It's
like-
so blurry, but I knew where he was at from the other night.
It's like that one Where's Waldo page where it's Waldo and a sea of Waldos. That's
What
the
are you building, Mr. Hinkle?
So I have decided, after many years of admiring from afar and applauding fans for their generous donations, that I will be building something for Creations for Charity this year. So I am rebuilding something. I have a picture of it. It is a Mario box.
Oh, nice.
So I've made several of these and given them away to friends. But so it's each of those sides are 16 by 16.
Oh, that's
So it's kind of big.
that's pretty smanchy.
So I'm gonna make one of these and then I'm gonna donate it to Creations for Charity. So somebody will buy it for whatever price they're gonna buy it for, and then the money will go for kids to get Lego sets for Christmas.
Nice. Very nice.
Unless of
Awesome.
course you put it too high and then nobody wants to buy it. You know.
Yes, that would be a shame.
What happened? Did that happen to you, Mr. Reed?
No, not me.
Who did that happen to?
Actually, well, I mean, I had stuff on there. They didn't sell, but
I've never
Like-
sold on there before, so this will be new for me. I've looked every year. I go in there and I look to see if there's some really cool stuff, and there's usually some good stuff I want to buy, but it is very expensive. The good stuff is always very expensive.
Oh yeah. You get in there and it's like, I would like to try and be someone who's cool with charity, and then you walk in there and you're like, okay, I want to be cool for charity, but I don't want to be that cool.
You do the Grandpa Simpson where you walk into the room and then you take your hat off and you put your hat back on and you walk out of the room.
Basically.
You remember that? Remember that clip from one of like the very first season of Simpsons?
Oh, it was a long time ago.
That was that's when Bart was playing baseball and he smashed a baseball through the like brothel's window.
Oh,
And-
yes,
And then
yes.
he had to work it off, so he was like the host at the front. And Grandpa Simpson comes in, he takes his hat off, whistling, and he sees him and puts his hat right back on and walks out.
That was a good moment. That was a beautiful moment. I liked that moment.
I did get a snicker from Mr. Lopez over there at Brick Universe.
Jonathan Lopes?
Yep. I told him that Mr. Hinkle that it builds better and designs better.
Ooh,
All right, well,
starting them there fighting words.
that's an interesting claim. I would say we are definitely in two different genres, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
how
he
it
still
works.
does the cartoon characters and whatever for some of his books.
Oh, yeah, he does. Well, because his wife's an author, right? And so he builds
Yeah.
characters from his wife's book.
Stealing these.
I didn't have much time to talk to Paul. He was pretty busy all weekend over there in his corner.
What about Rocco,
The Rocco, yeah.
the architecture guy? Right?
Yeah, he was over to the side over there visiting with everybody.
He's pretty. His stuff's pretty amazing.
A lot of tiny pieces. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
every Christmas.
Yeah, he had a crazy week too because I follow him online and
Mm-hmm.
like in Billund to put his stuff on display in the Lego house, and then he flew right back to the universe. And I was like, man,
Wow.
Yeah, you should have seen him scrambling. I was wondering why. I don't have him on Instagram, but he was out scrambling on Friday trying to get everything at the last minute put together.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Usually
Yeah,
they got their heads on straight, a little bit more than that. And
for
he
sure.
didn't even bring half the tools with him, and he was out using his duffel bag to do measurements to make sure that he had everything right.
Yeah. I mean, he's an incredibly talented builder, so I do recommend giving him a follow if you like his stuff.
Okay.
RJ Boutelier.
Okay.
I have something very special of his.
Here's a if it zooms. RJ Boutelier.
Okay. I got it.
But yeah, he was posting his stuff where he's like, I'm in Denmark now. I'm in Tulsa now. It was pretty crazy.
I have bounced all over the country and between two.
I have his first ever signature.
Nice.
Haley's in the house.
Haley.
Hello.
Hi, Haley.
Well, one of the problems is string cheese is streaming with Iceberg right now.
Oh, are we going into the icebox today?
Yeah, string cheese is.
He's going into the icebox.
Uh-huh.
They're admiring how you're making every piece perfectly straight, Kevin, in the chat.
I have to.
It's a requirement, ain't it?
Also, if I'm going to do it, I might as well put all the Lego logos upright.
I accept that answer.
Nah. Watch the replay. Replay of what?
Oh, the replay of Iceberg. She's not going to go there.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm going to do later. I guess get her on in here. Come on, Haley.
So I'll watch the replay of the Iceberg so long as it's smashing into the Titanic.
I saw this really sad but also really funny illustration of a iceberg that had a karate headband, and the Titanic was sinking next to it. And I was like, that's kind of funny and terrible and funny and terrible and funny.
All at the same time, surprisingly, yeah?
It was a mix of emotions.
Now, there was some controversy or whatever with some of the stuff that Iceberg was doing at one point in time, and so it's not cool to chat about Iceberg anymore.
Huh? What? Huh?
Oh, boy. Are you saying that there is some sort of drama that is entangled in Lego adult fans?
Uh-huh.
Never.
What?
I refuse to believe it.
Where's your evidence, sir?
Watch the past videos from some of the Saturday streams and some of Icebox and some of the stuff related to the Icebox videos. I ain't gonna get up off into it all.
I'll put it simply. I don't go looking for drama, all right? And if drama comes looking for me, I usually go the other way because, life's too short to deal with BS like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think if life comes at you with drama, usually you find a way to stab it.
You go all, what's the word for it?
Postal.
No, I'm thinking of a different word.
Squirrel?
Squirrel! You go all squirrel on it! Oh, wait, no.
He is in a tree behind us. He's chilling. He's chilling tonight.
Squirrely? Going all squirrely?
Yeah, he likes to be squirrely.
Oh, there we go. Get the layout going. There we go. That looks pretty good.
Did you just what are you showing us?
Oh, I'm getting ready for a build.
Oh, but those parts aren't nulled, so nulled or whatever,
Null your parts.
Look, there are knobs. There are knobs here, okay?
You gotta null your knobs.
How well do you polish those? Didn't go there.
No.
Oh, speaking of Lego news,
Uh-huh.
I guess everybody's heard that Brixar is getting overwhelmed over there. He's stopping the Pablo videos till he catches up and after the wedding or something.
Really? Okay.
Uh-huh.
However, that's got to work, right?
Yeah, he says he's got cameras full and he's got memory cards full and he needs to catch up.
Well, that happened.
Ooh, I do like these slices of pie. These are pretty cool. Slices of pie.
Oh, that's some other Lego news.
What's that?
Mr. Hinkle was talking about cheese slopes. And
Yeah.
he has a name for them.
What's
Cheese
the other
what?
name?
Oh, the one by 2/3 angular brick. I think it is.
1 by 1 by 2/3 what?
Angular brick.
Oh. Cheese slope.
No, I hate that name. I think that name is stupid, but that's like the official Lego group name for that part.
You got the 2 times cheese slope too.
The double cheese.
Double cheese.
Double
Double
cheese.
cheese. So,
Ooh, we get extra pieces too. Maybe.
So what do they call a cheese slope in France?
A Royale.
Slippery.
The cheese slope royale.
And we got Mr. Toshiba in the chat.
So I go to grab one of my sorting bins. I have met a friend. Let me show you my new friend.
Okay. Is your friend alive?
My friend is alive.
Okay, good. All right.
There's my friend.
Buried in the closet.
Can you see my friend?
Yep.
Is that bug?
It's pretty big, Spider.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me. It's like a half spider, half roach.
Yeah, it's. I'm like
Hey,
reaching down.
Drop a Lego brick in there so we can see how big he is.
Oh, okay.
Then burn it.
Right here.
Then burn it with fire.
There's a 24 to gear.
Wow, he's gonna go eat it, I think. And
I think so.
He's checking it out. He's
It's
like,
a pretty
ooh.
big ass spider.
He's like, this is my way to escape.
It might be.
I'm gonna ride on this gear. Ride on this gear into the sunset, out of this crazy woman's house.
We had over at the RV, we had a couple of black spiders over there that I let live because they kill the ants and other bugs. They don't do no harm to people.
You and I, we have this negotiation.
Just take one of their legs each so that they know who's in charge, and then let them do their business.
Side. You can hang there for a moment. Actually, I don't know if he can get out of that, so I'm going to flip it on its side. So maybe he can. Whatever. Take your time. Relax.
So you can get what's coming to him?
I don't slaughter spiders. It's bad luck.
Oh, then I'm gonna die pretty quickly.
Probably.
That's where all my bad luck's coming from, I guess.
This basement has way too many spiders in it.
I don't slaughter spiders. They are a valuable part of the ecosystem.
Except for if they're fiddlebacks or brown recluse.
Even then, they serve a valid thing to the thing. I have this truce. Stay in the corners, stay outside, stay in the closet, stay where I can't see you. All right? If I see you, I'm going to remove you from my apartment. If you're in my bed, on my toilet, or in my bathtub, I'm going to kill you.
That shit didn't kill spiders. That was bad luck.
It is. But we have a treaty. And if they violate the terms of the treaty, all bets are off.
Were you talking about the Great Spider Treaty of 2013?
I think that spider treaty was made in 1982.
Oh, okay.
when I was a child.
Oh, all right, all right.
I don't know if there might be updates to it. There might be updates to it, but
Always, there's always updates to it.
oh yeah. I always laugh. Treaties are one of the funniest things in the world. Why? Yeah. It was what? Sun Tzu who said it best? Use a treaty to buy time to reorganize and resupply.
Yep.
Are any of you guys Trek fans?
A little bit.
Have you
What
seen
kind of
all-
fans?
Trek?
Star
Star
Trek.
Trek?
Star Trek across the universe.
Have you guys, or Tanya at least, have you seen all the series? All the different series?
Not the more recent ones.
Okay.
So I'm like current. I've saw all of Deep Space Nine and Voyager, and I've seen the new movies, but I really haven't seen any of the new television series.
Okay. Yeah, so I have Netflix, and they have pretty much all of it on Netflix. They don't have any of the films, which irritates me.
Ugh.
Except for the newest films.
Okay.
But they don't have any of the old films at all.
That's the good stuff. The old
and-
films were fun.
Yeah, and so I was born into the Next Generation era,
Yep.
and so that's where I started. I never saw the original series. So thanks to Netflix, I have over the last couple of years, I have binged all of Next Generation, all of Deep Space Nine, all of Voyager, and I just finished about a week ago Enterprise, which I actually really hated.
Most people do.
But then I started to really like it, like at the end of the last season.
Right before they canceled it.
Right, yeah, and then their last episode, their finale. I don't know if you've ever heard or seen their finale. It was really bizarre. It was a bizarre finale because they jumped ahead in the story by 10 years.
What?
And it was really weird. And then the whole thing was. Hopefully, this is not too big of a spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
The whole series was actually just a holographic.
Did they do that? You're kidding me? They did that. They did
No,
that.
so the whole thing was actually Commander Riker on the Enterprise in Next Generation, looking at the past Enterprise voyage. And I mean, they even specifically staged it so it happens during one of the Next Generation episodes.
Right.
Where it's, I don't know how familiar you are, but when Riker rediscovers his old ship, the Pegasus.
Yes, I remember that.
And it's all like everyone gets all in trouble because they were experimenting with a cloaking device, which is illegal.
Right. Yep.
And so the whole finale of Enterprise is Riker is like conflicted with himself that he has to tell Picard that he did the secret mission, and he wants to see how the original Enterprise crew handled, I don't know, life for 10 years.
Oh my god!
Like it really is like it's so bizarre because it was kind of that the whole series was a dream kind of thing. Like you watch they jump ahead 10 years in the future, and then the whole episode is. I will admit, in the opening sequence, when all of a sudden you hear Riker go, "Computer freeze program," and everything stops, and one of the crewmen turns around and it's Jonathan Frakes. I'm like, okay, that's pretty amazing. And then he goes through the arch, but then I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. And then that was it. I mean, basically the whole series was Riker doing research in the middle of a Next Generation episode.
Have you've watched Family Guy, right?
Yeah.
Remembered where the episode where Stewie actually kills Lois?
I think so.
And then at the very end, it was all a freaking simulation.
It was all a dream. Speaking of Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane was a character in Enterprise.
Was he?
Yeah, he's the chief engineer of the other ship, not the Enterprise. There's the NX-01 and the NX-02, and he's the chief engineer of the other ship.
Cool. But it was funny because at the end of that episode, frickin' Brian comes in and goes, "Wait, what did you do?" Isn't that a dick move to make? Because like,
Yeah.
imagine if you were like a member of the audience watching this, and then you realize it was just all a freaking.
It gave me a little bit of I relived the finale of Lost again. Like, oh, here we go.
It's like I was telling people the whole time that Lost was on. I'm like, they're in purgatory. Come on. No, the show creators say it's not the truth. And I go, dudes, they're in freaking purgatory. Just suck it up. You're not in purgatory. Freaking thing ends. And I just go, what did I say? F you.
That's one thing I loved about the Stephen King and the Wizard in the Glass series. That was pretty awesome.
I've started.
Not to spoil for anybody, but that was awesome.
Is that on Netflix? Is that a Netflix thing?
No, it's a book.
Oh, that was totally
books.
wrong. Totally wrong.
Mhm.
I've started. Now that I have finished literally every other Star Trek series on Netflix because they don't have the Discovery show.
They don't have Discovery yet?
Because of course that's NBC's own streaming app.
Oh, of course.
That one. I have finally, for the first time in my life, started watching the original Star Trek series, and it is really bizarre now that I've watched every other one, and it like is I don't know. I mean, I'm only like 5 episodes in, but it's kind of all over the place.
Well, it was. It's episodic, so it's like, and there is no like continuing storyline through it. It's just episode. Hey, here's this snippet from the blog that we decide to show you, kind of thing, you know?
And it's kind of weird because I keep reminding myself that this one is the one that kind of started everything. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense that they're kind of trying to set the record, but it's like, it's weird. It's like Spock has emotions in episode 1, and then he doesn't have them in episode 2. And then he like, he has red blood in the pilot, but then he has green blood forever.
Yep.
They have changed. They have not worn the same uniforms in all 5 episodes I've watched.
No,
they keep switching like turtleneck, no turtleneck, like dress uniform, not dress, communicator on the chest, communicator on like the waist. Like, do you guys not have a standard?
For all right, interruption, Mr. Hinkle. Can you go back over what you're building?
I am, in the chat. Sure. Yeah. So I'm building something for. A donation to Creations for Charity, which is this. And so
you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go.
One of these.
That's what I was looking for. No. Where is it?
Oh, and what else did I know? So, what's his name? What's the name of the guy that's is it Chakotay, right? Chakotay? No, that's Voyager.
Chekhov.
Chekhov has not shown up yet in the show.
What?
I'm 5 episodes in. He hasn't shown up. Sulu like worked in like the Arponics Bay. He's like a flower guy. That's like. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be like a helmsman.
He is a helmsman.
But he's been in the show, but he's not doing what he is known for doing.
Yeah.
And what Scotty just showed up finally. Finally, Scotty has appeared. And he's already great, even though he's like a random character that's like a transporter chief, I think.
Yep.
And then, yeah. So it's interesting because I'm not doing it in the right order because I'm literally watching it after I've watched everything else.
That's okay. It's like when you watch Doctor Who for the first time and my first episode of Doctor Who was Blink.
I've never watched Doctor Who in my life.
Oh wow. Ooh.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay, but I understand. But yeah, you might want to correct that problem.
Hasn't that show been going on for like ever and ever and ever?
Yeah, but it's good. It's good.
I heard good things. I hear good things.
Yeah, they're not lying to you. It's good.
I grew up on Captain Kirk.
I grew up on Captain Kirk because my mom would get home.
I grew up on Captain Kangaroo.
That's me.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I remembered. Yeah. Anyhow,
he's up there now.
Bozo the Clown. Bozo the Clown.
Was that the one? Was that the show where you could throw the little things in the? Was that Bozo or who?
Yep.
The show where you could in the little buckets.
The grand prize game.
I remember that. I was like, "What is this show?"
That was pretty funny. It was cute. It was part of my childhood.
They messed up my MacGyver though.
They messed up your MacGyver.
Yeah, I went to watch an episode the other night with my mom, and there was just so much music over there, to create this scene that you couldn't watch the show.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom's TVs are like that all the time. It's like, really? Do you guys not know how to balance sound and video?
Oh! When the background noises and everything are higher than the audio channels.
Reed, did you finish the bean there donut that?
I have finished that. Would you guys like to look at this? Here we go. We've got our nice little stand, our donut stand here.
Yeah, give us the review.
We've got a little stand here. A little stand here so you can sit away from the stand and eat your this guy here. Oh, I dropped a donut on the ground.
Don't do that.
We've got a bike with a helmet. Safety first, boys and girls. Safety first.
Safety first.
Got this little bike. Here we go. There's a bike.
What color is that? Is that like teal or like azure?
Yep. We got a couple women. Minifigs. Got to have them. The doctor's got like a cell phone. We've got a construction worker, and no, it's not Emmett, unfortunately. We've got this other business-looking guy. Kind of looks like almost like Kevin, maybe a little bit without the glasses.
Almost.
We've got a Dalmatian. Everybody's got to have their Dalmatian. You have your banana to slip on, of course, and I got that. Got a stand in a trash can, little stand, donut stand. Oh, lost lid to the trash can, so I got the little donut stand, trash can, green trash can. I got a suitcase for the business guy, and we got some extra stuff, which is kind of nice because I do like the. Oh, sorry. Trying to get the briefcase in the guy's hand. Forget it. I do like this. This piece. This is kind of cool. This little pie piece.
Yep.
You get one extra one of those. Two extra donuts. An extra cookie. Yeah, that's one of the songs from my childhood.
To the funny farm.
Successfully took me away, unfortunately. Ha ha, hee hee. To the funny farm. I do have if you look down on my building area, you do see my little micro keep for my castle, the newer castle.
Oh, there it is. It's coming together.
Yeah.
This is the true micro Hope Castle here. This is a true micro. So
that's right. Mine was just like a proof of concept.
Hey, I have one about that size somewhere.
Random business question.
Those are the best.
Do you remember how many tables we had at Hobby Expo last year?
A lot. Why?
That's what I thought, because I remember basically being along that whole back wall, and everyone's like, "Well, how much space do we got?" I go, "Were you there last year? There was a ton of space."
100 feet. 100 feet, and I think it was 2 tables deep across the whole thing, and then of course I was on the ground, and everybody. I mean, there were a bunch of us on the ground.
What shows do you guys do in Denlug? I feel like you do like 15 shows a year.
Actually.
That's crazy.
It's awesome.
Is it though?
It is.
It is.
I feel like I feel like, all right, here's my opinion on the matter.
Go ahead.
I feel like a healthy lug with about anywhere between 20 to maybe 40 members does fairly well at about 4 shows a year, 1 per quarter. If you do more than that, I feel like the same thing always happens, which is eventually you whittle it down to a core group of about 3 or 4 people that just do every show every time. and then they start getting fatigued, and they go, "Why does nobody else help? Why does nobody
Let's
else?"
see. Freaking last weekend for the what's the word? For the Castle Rock
Castle Rock.
Oktoberfest, there were about 15 members there.
Okay, that's cool. Like, what's the average show turnout? Especially if you guys are doing like 15 a year.
The big shows, the really big shows, we get anywhere from 15 to 25 members.
Every time, like all these shows you're doing.
Yep.
You got it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna ask what's in the water, but
What's in the water? Good community, good
special
people,
place. I don't
some
know.
really good people. There's a couple people that I would like to throttle because they show up when they're support and then they don't show up again.
Oh,
And,
nice. List all their names on this online video.
I'll list them. On what is it? The November. Let's see, because the Hobby Expo is now my show, and I will list them on November 2nd, Friday Night Bricks.
You're like, and here's the burn list.
Here's the guys. Here's the people who came to the meeting, grabbed support brick, or especially some of the sets that were there, and then didn't show up.
And then bail.
And then I will happily, publicly shame those people because you don't see them. Then you say, hey, if you're going to be at this show, come up and show up because the support brick's here for it. And they show up, and you haven't seen them all year. I couldn't even remember some of these people's name. They were there for the brick.
Well, I'll say this. That is, count your blessings to be in a group that has that awesome of a average turnout for that many shows. That is absolutely not the norm in the whole country.
Yeah, but we have a really good group, and I've been doing some recruiting, and I'm trying to get one of my coworkers to join us up because he's got a lot of castle stuff, and he'd be a great member.
That's cool. No, that's awesome. I mean, I've seen some of the best groups. It's just you get to like I say, I feel like in my research and in my experience, when you start to get over 4, maybe 5 a year, that's when you start getting the burnout, and then that's when you kind of get the same players. They're always the ones that have to do it or carry the.
I mean, there are the usual suspects. You will not get me to deny that, and. One of my usual suspects is feeling a little bit chafed right now. And again, no names because it'll be solved in a different manner. But they're a little bit chafed because someone showed up and they were like, oh, yay. And we're going to have to discuss some of the support brick stuff. But that is always the question with this is, I don't care how you run support brick, someone feels like it wasn't fair.
Oh yeah, that's the best part.
No matter how you run support brick, someone's pissed off. There I go again. Someone is going to be angry after you divvy up support brick.
I think our goal every Friday should be to find out how to get a new Tanya rant.
No, because then the language, I'm gonna get banned from YouTube.
No, but yeah, get ready with the
bleep, bleep, bleep.
No, we'll just have to. What we'll have to do is when she gets ready to talk, we'll just have to do this.
But it's true. There's. But it's true. Whenever you get free stuff involved, someone's going to be upset with the way it was distributed. I don't care.
Yeah, I've had such a problem with it for a long time, actually. For a number of years, I've had a problem with a lot of the Lego groups, quote unquote, community support efforts, because I think it does a lot more disservice to the community. I think it influences in a negative way lugs in how they participate and the shows they choose to do and everything. I mean, I feel like lug support, event support, lug bulk, all these things just consume everybody's conversations. How people want everything.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot more of that than I would like in the group.
It's just crazy, and it's not. Hey, don't get me wrong.
I would rather be all about, hey guys, what's the next build? How are we gonna build it? What are we gonna do? And everyone's like, ooh, where's the support? It's like, guys, girls, guys.
But I was at 6 meetings this year, and I got this many sets, and they were at that many meetings this year, and they got more sets than me.
Or it's like I said, no matter what you do.
And
I think the biggest part of the fatigue comes from is you talk about that core group, the people who are at every show, the usual suspects. They show up all the time, and then they see some guy who shows up only when they hear that support's going to be there, and we do the random out of the hat thing, and they their name gets pulled first, and then, of course, they take the biggest freaking set.
Happy birthday to you.
Birthday boy.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Brick Bender, how are you, sir?
Good.
All right, you show it off. I just pulled it up on Brickset. I guess you can show it off since you're here.
Did I send an invite to the birthday boy by accident? I am so.
Oh, fun set.
Yeah.
Yep.
My son and I built that together tonight after he picked it out for me. So.
Aw.
What'd you build? What was it?
Let me get it.
That 76103.
I got it up on Brickset. If you go there. Let's see. Where's that thing? That toolbox at? There it is. Screen share.
Did you never posted anything later? Did you, Brick Bender?
I
was kind of like, working at home, and I was thinking maybe another link would go out or something. But
Oh no, I never streamed later. I did those 2 streams. After that, I went to lunch with the wife, and then I came home and I took a nap.
that's fine. I mean, I was only kind of like just sitting by my computer waiting for that.
Man, the disappointment. It
You could
rises.
It's all good. I was working. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Brickbender was talking about this set in the chat room. He said him and his son built this for his birthday.
Which set is it? Were you talking about the Malibu?
7.6.
No. I built that earlier today.
Corvus Glaive Thresher Attack.
I built Malibu Mansion on the stream that you were driving. Or
I was otherwise not at my home. I would never think to view and drive. That's dangerous.
no. That's
I
why
like to stream and drive at the same time myself.
That's true. I've seen it.
I've listened and drove.
Well, they're giving us hell over there in the chat room, aren't they?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the chat room.
Nobody has the chat open.
There's a chat.
Yes. That's why I just had to join the stream. But Chop's like, please join the stream so somebody can read off the chat.
Well, the thing is, we've been talking about Star Wars and Star Trek, and
we talked about Bozo the Clown.
We did talk about Bozo the Clown.
Kangaroo.
Bozo was related to Butt Chop.
Dang. Butt Chop says, what should I do with this rage?
You should channel
Butt Chop, despite all your rage, you're still just a
Hey, Butt Chop, take some of that rage, take some Lego bricks, throw it on the ground, and then just walk across it. It'll solve that rage problem.
He just needs to climb in a cage. Like
no.
Despite all my
He's
rage,
there you go.
just a man in a cage.
I saw them sing that a couple months ago.
He says we're all clowns.
Well, why is he not in here? Because he's the head clown. I don't know what's going on.
Because all of life is a stage.
All right, chat has popped out. Okay, I can see all you fools in chat now. Yo, you do need a bullet in the head, Butt Chop. No, you do not. No.
Wow.
Well, he just said
that was coming off all strong.
No, you don't. No. Just get in here.
All
That
right,
guy's gonna have to get some Xanax or something other now.
I can see the chat.
Hi, Haley. Yes, we're
Sorry, Haley. It took me coming into the chat with getting
we're a bunch of buttheads.
Work.
Totally were not paying attention.
I just don't know how to butt into the conversation to acknowledge everybody in the chat room.
All right, who do we have in the chat? Who do we have? We have Butt Chop, who says Butt Chop is out. We have Dude Jude. We have Haley Bricks. We have Collecting Bricks. Hi, Collecting Bricks. Let's see who else.
Bricks Bear.
Bricks Bear. Yeah,
Yeah.
we do have Bricks Bear.
Bricksomniac.
At one point in time.
Bricksomniac. Yeah. Oh, hey.
Tiny Bricks was in here at one point.
Shiny Bricks was okay. The current participants show up as Butt Chop, Collecting, Dude Jude, Haley, and Hope.
That was pretty good. Butt Chop Collecting Dude Jude. That was
awesome. That's almost like Cole Staples Dicks over at the shopping center.
We have all fused together into one super chat.
What are you taking apart, Kevin?
I am putting together.
Oh, what are you putting together, Kevin?
So I am building something for the Creations for Charity this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to rebuild this that I built as a gift.
Very cool. So what is Creations for Charity?
This is the base, and then when I put these 1x1 plates on, I use the brick separator to make sure they're straight.
Ah.
So Creations for Charity is a super cool thing that's been around for 6 years.
For a grip.
I'm going to guess 6 years. It was started by Nanan Zhang, who is one of the contributors to the Brothers Brick. And he started a thing where Lego fans from all over the world can donate a MOC to a Bricklink store, and the store will sell that MOC to somebody who wants to buy it. And all of the money that is generated goes to buying Lego sets for kids in hospitals.
Very cool. So do you sign the inside of this or something?
I actually have signature tiles.
Oh, fancy.
They don't have my signature, though. They just have my username.
Oh, come on now. Brickstar goes over signs his bricks.
Should always sign your creations.
Somebody would pay an extra $20 for a Kevin A. Hinkle signature.
Mm-hmm.
Well, would they?
They
Look at
might.
the pajamas. Jiminy Christmas.
Pajamas?
Yeah, I'm in my basement. I'm at home. All right.
What kind of pajamas you wearing?
So, like, this is like one of my signature tiles. It just has my username. And then I have I print out the video game label of whatever I'm doing.
Right.
Nice.
I'll put some of these on there. I just ripped that off of the big model.
I love it.
One right there.
It's not on there anymore.
Did we lose Butt Chop? Did he get offended by the chat?
Yeah.
I don't think he got offended. He's at work. He's at work tonight.
Chop collecting. What was it? Butt Chop Collecting.
Jude. Dude Jude.
Thank you, Dude Jude. Yeah, I do have a decent city back there. Oh, it's cluttered at the moment because I've been working on it, and I've also been working on builds for the next event. So,
Are you sure?
Oh yes, I'm very sure.
Simply Hope just started following me.
Who's that?
I don't know who that guy is.
You might want to check on that guy. I hear he's a little squirrely, a little bit yeah.
He kind of does his own
We
thing.
are is really nuts. Squirrels.
Do. This I need.
Take me away. Hee hee ha ha ho ho.
We're all mad.
So I'm not
I'm
building
not
anything
mad.
currently.
We're all mad here. I'm not mad. Well, you're here, ain't ya?
Yeah, watch out for that squirrely sometimes.
Wow, there's a squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel system.
Technic.
So, hey, Kevin, I had somebody ask me if this was a Disney shirt.
Nice. Just say yes.
Hey, Kevin, I will go there and say that I saw Mr. String Cheese support your shirts all weekend long.
Was he wearing one?
Yes, he was wearing. He wore one on Saturday, and wore a different design on Sunday.
Nice. So he's another one of those mystery people that gets the shirts but has never once sent us a picture of himself wearing it. Because we have asked, Chris and I have asked like 5 times, like, hey, if you get one of our shirts, send us a picture, tag us online. Like, we want to see our people getting them, and we know we send out 20 or 30 of them every month, and like nobody responds. It's like, well, all right, you're out there.
Wait, I always Instagram mine. I always wear them on streams.
You're awesome in the streams. I need to do some screenshots.
I always stream with the Lego shirt on.
I appreciate it so much. So much so.
I specifically changed to do that.
What's this Lego thing you speak of?
What? Yeah. What's shirts? So yeah, that's cool though. That's awesome that he had those. Yeah, we're gonna ship out the pirate ones.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
Did you see the final design?
Yeah, I saw it on IG.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it came out pretty good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say where I saw it, but I did see it.
It's been seen. It has been seen.
It has been seen.
I was telling Reed earlier that I'm slightly torn on the next one because originally I was thinking of doing a Bionicle themed shirt, but I really want to do a Galador themed shirt, and I feel like the Galador train is leaving the station, and so if I'm going to do a Galador one, I should do that now because I could do a Bionicle one anytime.
Yeah, I think you might want to do a Galador one immediately if that's a concern.
I think I'm going to do it.
Galador train pulling turkeys.
How did you know that was what I was going to do?
Thanksgiving. It wasn't, but he just decided that's what he was doing.
We just made it happen. It just happened.
Yeah. It's been streamed. It's been
Galador train pulling skeletons.
Halloween's already. I mean, it's too late to do a Halloween shirt.
It is never too late to do a Halloween shirt.
But for him, it is because
what kind of blasphemy are you?
Yet.
You're stop being blasphemous.
He'd have to interrupt his pirate run and stick the Halloween up first.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Pirates are Halloween.
Pirates have already sailed. Pun intended.
Pirates have already sailed.
R.
Let's just hope they don't sink.
It might.
That's why their favorite letter is C.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you funny?
All right. I unfortunately
have reached your threshold and are leaving us.
Must take my leave. I'm sorry. I have another.
I get on the stream and you got to leave.
I'm sorry.
I see how this works, Kevin.
You know what? I couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle all the often. But depending on how long this my other thing takes, I might be.
He always has a thing.
I'm a man of many things.
Yes.
You got to be a man of many things, or a woman of many things. Just be a person of many things, because otherwise you're boring.
Cool. Well, we'll see. I might hop back in a little while.
Yeah, I'll be leaving here pretty soon too because I gotta put everybody to bed.
We should be here. Hopefully.
Cool. All right. I'll see you guys in a little while.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
See you, Mr. Henkel.
Unless we all drop Lego bricks on the floor and can't make it back to our computers.
Hurry, drop Lego bricks on the floor.
So you got your sig fig ready yet?
No, I still got to order that. I need to order those. I'm going to have them ready by...
I'm bugging you.
I know you are. That's good. That's good.
Be like Haley every time I talk to Haley. Have you found that monorail yet?
What's a monorail?
Monorail.
Oh, our person, our pod person next to us had one.
Yeah, I gotta liquidate some Lego sets.
Liquidate some Lego.
He does have to. He's here.
I need to liquidate a lot of Lego sets. I think when I moved 50 boxes of Lego sets and 20 some tubs of loose pieces. If I don't have at least a couple million Lego pieces, I will be shocked. I might have more than a couple million, but I have a ton.
That's a lot of brick, my friend. I'm
How many
sorry I couldn't
pounds of
help you
brick is
move.
that?
That's okay. Everybody's pretty much been disowned anyways. It's no big deal. Life will go on.
Pretty much disowned.
Yeah,
Dis-
everybody didn't help was disowned. They won't be getting any Christmas Lego sets. That's all.
Now, if I come back, I'm probably going to go ahead and get Bricks for Hope restarted.
It was
Series.
one of those things where you go, how much physical capability do I have? There was a time and a place where someone said, hey, I need help moving. I was one of the first ones there. What happened to that time and place? Well, let me put it simply. I got sick.
That's okay. None of the people I know need more Lego bricks anyways, so.
You know, at the moment, I've been very curtailed on my spending because it's getting crowded in here.
Well, I mean, I actually looked at some stuff on my trip, but I didn't look hard. Of course, the only Target in Omaha that I hit was the only Target in
That
Omaha
didn't have it.
that didn't have it.
I saw you post that.
I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, that's fine. So, but I mean, I hit a couple others. I mean, and of course, that was the same store that had all their stuff priced incorrectly. They had stuff on the shelves that were like, oh yeah, the turtles. Oh, they're on sale for L. Sweet. I'll get a couple of those, add them to my moat. Get to the register. The guy's like, $50. I'm like, $50 is here. I got a couple sodas here, some candy. I'm like, what? How much were these things? Well, they're like 20. I was like, nope, sorry, put those back.
Which thing?
Like what? I says they were priced a different price. Well, were they on sale or what? I says, I don't know, but they weren't that much on the shelf. Because I went up to the front to look and see how much the lava lion was, because he wasn't priced anywhere on the shelf, and he was full price. I was like, well, he can stay. I don't need him that bad.
Wait, full price? Was that a Dimensions thing?
No, I meant the lava lion from the elves.
Oh,
Fire lion, whatever you want to call it.
That's something that I have zero interest in. So.
Well, I have a castle that's made of ice, and fire would be a good enemy. So.
Did you see that castle that Beyond the Brick put out today or last night?
No.
The skeleton warriors over there battling the castle. It was pretty awesome.
It was on Beyond the Brick? I'll have to go look when we're done.
That castle had so much interior. It was ridiculous.
You know, I really appreciate when people do interiors. It makes my day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one guy, the person that was at the Castle Rock show that had the moon base actually used to have a castle that actually was bigger than mine, and it had insides in the castle. So it was 3 feet by 3. It was 3 feet by 4 feet by 3 feet tall, and every room was you could pull out the rooms and stuff. It was pretty amazing. I wish he hadn't taken it apart, but it is what it is.
People will do what they feel they need to.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, this will keep going. I'm working on one of the modules right now with the hole in it, so my keep can go up a little higher.
Yeah, inside the castle in the war room, in the middle of the war room, they had a micro scale of the castle. So they was planning their siege or their defense.
Their defenses, cool.
Yeah.
So long as it wasn't a micro scale of Hope Castle, we're okay. Because I would know who I'd have to attack next. So I would want to make sure the ice bears get the jump on this so-called enemy.
So Jeremy has a crack team of Friends dolls that he has armed to the teeth. I have my crack cheerleader squad that I'm going to send in, and Jeanette is defending.
Oh, okay.
Reed, the chat wants to know what you're building now.
I am building another. If you guys seen the keep, it's in the shape of a heart. So I am working on another level of the keep. So this one happens to have the hole in it, so I can actually have stairs going up to the next level. So I was working on the micro, but I don't know where all my molds are for the micro, so I figured I'd just build this. And I have some pieces to build with for now, so we'll do this. I mean, I need to get more of these, but like we all know, the Lego wall, pick-a-brick wall, sucks to the high heaven.
We're all aware. Even the employees are aware.
It sucks worse than it is ever sucked in all the years I shopped at Lego. The wall now, I mean, that's why. And what's nice is the closest store is an hour and a half away. So for me, I'm going to save lots of money because I am no longer going to the Lego store every couple days. When I was in my peak, I shopped at the Lego store every single day.
Yeah, that's what Kevin was saying on his last.
Now I'll be shopping like maybe in a Lego store once a month, maybe. The only things I need to get online yet this year are and I'll get them online because I'm at sea level now. I don't have to worry about those stupid shipping bubbles expanding at the mile high level and crushing the boxes. I need the fire station. I need two of them, one for me to build and one for my collection because I have every Winter Village set going back to the first one unopened. Mm-hmm. And then I need the seasonal set, so I'll still need the Brickhead Turkey and then the two winter ones. But I might drop those.
The Brickhead Turkey today.
Oh, is it out?
Yeah, and so is
She can't talk.
Santa.
Well, then what I might do is because they're brickheads and I'm not real thrilled about them, I might drop my quantities to 3, we'll see, or maybe 2, we'll see. I mean, I bought 5 of the other ones, but I might just liquidate some of those. But and wait for the minifigure set because the minifigure seasonal set was always good. I'm not a brickhead fan, so but that's all I need, just those seasonal sets and the thing. I mean, that's all I really technically need. I mean, everything else is, at this point, since I'm no longer near a store, I don't really need anything other than 1x2 clear plates. And since they're not on the wall, I don't need anything. So,
yep.
Well, I have to sign off of here and go put the boys to bed and see if I get back on here later if you're all on.
Alrighty. Hey,
you will see. You never know.
Hey,
Kittenville, have a good night.
Catch y'all later.
So yeah, I'll probably save lots of money. I need to stop spending money on Lego anyways. After I basically said how much I moved, I mean, I really don't need any more Lego at any time.
Came to a bit of a realization there, huh?
Just realized I have, when I started realizing how many mixed bins of pieces I had, I suddenly realized, wow, why do I have all these sets? So, but we'll see. I mean, it is what it is, and the goal is just to kind of, we'll get it, get it organized. But I mean, if 1x2 clear plates came, that'd be the only thing that really would interest me into going to a Lego store. So,
yeah,
not really, because the castle could always get bigger. The castle could always get bigger and more exciting, but everything else really. Not really building anything else right now, so unless I can talk my friend John into building and stuff, we'll see.
What are you working on, Tanya? Looks like some sort of a
Technic Nightmare.
Yeah.
It is a Technic Nightmare.
Got a motor in it. It's gonna do something.
Oh yeah. Got the differential in. Yeah. Got the wheels spinning.
It's the new defense mechanism for layouts. It's gonna, make sure it attacks little kids and make sure they stay at a safe distance.
How much are you charging for those?
I have found that my little Lego robots are a great way to distract kids off of the ropes. They look at the ropes and stuff, and they get a good look at the layouts. But then they're like, the robots, and then it's like, here, kid, play with this. And everyone's like, you're mad. Why are you letting kids play with them? Because I made them specifically for kids to play with them.
Unless, of course, they're wielding knives and trying to take out the kids, and then, yeah, you want to stay away.
No. That's the one that I reserve for myself. The ones that I let kids use are the ones that are kind and cuddly and cute.
Johnny
that
Five
doesn't
is
exist.
live.
You know? And that's one thing you must remember, Johnny
Yeah,
Five.
dude, I do have a Bricklink store called Assembling Hope. It is currently closed now. Once I take my giant notebook full of all my Lego sets that I counted while I packed and categorize them, then I will open up the store.
So we've got turning wheels.
This will tell you right here. So when I packed, I wrote down everything I had.
And a
And so
differential works.
We started. Let's see, what page do we start here? We started here, right here, and it goes to here, goes to here, 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 and here. And those are all boxed sets. So
Wow.
some might be opened, but most of them are. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, some are small. I do have a lot of dimension stuff. I have to start up that PlayStation 3 that Tanya traded me.
Yep.
And see if I can get some dimension time in, but we'll see. That's over in storage too, because I only had so much room in the van to take to my mom's house. So
Yeah.
And your parents are all gonna be all about what they let you bring into the house, aren't they?
my mom. I'm living with my mom. My dad lives out outside of town, but my mom's like, my mom might make space eventually, but we'll see. Need to get my mom to help build, and that'd be
There you
great.
go. There you go.
But it is what it is. So it's just, just going to try and build a couple more levels, get a little bit. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to get done for Chicago. I was hoping we'd have Bricksmith and a few more people in here tonight because I wanted to know what the theme was for Brick
Philly?
Yeah, Philly. Just to see if there was maybe a chance of a Pink Bucket Nation collaboration,
I haven't heard of anything yet.
He hasn't mentioned anything, that's for sure. Excuse
But
me.
there's always a thing.
Yeah, there always should
There's
be a
always a
theme,
thing?
but I just didn't know what it was and whatnot. And since we're always jumping around on this, I figured maybe it would be something, maybe there's enough builders and everybody's really talking about going to that. Where Brickbender, where are you at? What state are you in?
Alabama.
Oh, okay. You're down south. Okay.
Yeah, I'm planning on going to Brick Fair, Birmingham, and then Philly.
My goal would be to hit Brick World, Chicago, as always, and then I don't know what else I'm hitting, so we'll kind of see how it goes. And Philly would be nice. It depends on what kind of job I get. And since I got to find a job, depends on what I get and what kind of time I get off, and
That is always the question.
so.
Always the question. What kind of job do you get, and how well does your job?
Did stop at the bowling center the other night, which was
Thank
kind
you,
of cool.
dude. Yeah. Back to your old hunting ground.
Well, this one really, I didn't bowl much at this one because I don't know if this one's really around when I moved away, but it's where a couple of leagues are bowling now. So I knew a couple of the guys. Actually, one of my old roommates, I didn't even see him right away because I didn't even notice him really. It was kind of, we were watching the Brewer game, Brewer and Rockies. I don't know. Did they play again tonight too?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I don't follow baseball.
That's another thing I keep track of.
But so we were watching that, and I ended up seeing my one friend, and he obviously, because I looked at his dad's team that I think he was bowling on at one time, and didn't see him over there, and so I didn't think to look at a different spot, and there he was, and that was pretty cool. So it's kind of nice to see those guys and whatnot. I'll probably sub on one of the teams there or whatever when I get a chance and whatnot. We'll see.
All right, guys.
Nice. You gonna head out?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening with the wife. So
Do it.
Okay.
All right. Good to see you.
I just figured I had a day to actually hop on here that I'm not at work. So
Might as well come in and say hi, right?
absolutely.
Good
That's
to
cool.
see you, sir.
So we'll see. Huh?
That sounds good.
Yeah. If I find out a theme, I'll let you know, or I'll let Kevin know to let you know.
Sounds good.
All right.
Dude, take
Have
it
a good
easy.
night.
Have a good night.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Got lots of viewers, but I mean, are they people that we don't normally have in here, or what? I don't know.
Oh, let me see. Who's all here right now? Participants. Butt Chop, Collecting Bricks, Dude Jude, and Haley Bricks are the ones that show up on the list. So that's all I see.
Don't see anybody. I sent out a massive invite list too, so I do not know.
It's all right. It's just quiet.
Just doing some building some clear plates. Just people get to watch it. Oh, there's Hoosier. There goes everything right there.
Hoosier.
What's going on?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Building. How are you guys? How
I'm
you?
hurting my fingers snapping pieces in.
Go quiet suddenly. And
I don't know. Can you tell where I'm at on the second level? That's the question. It's all clear. Can you tell?
Great. How was the move?
Sucked, but it was a move.
moving usually sucks.
Moving when you have as much stuff as some of us have just gets kind of crazy. So it is what it is. Well, I guess we'll see. And I mean, we have a lot of stuff and need to get it organized, and it's pretty bad. Unloading took some time. Because I was trying to kind of organize it a little bit as I went. So, I mean, it wasn't as smooth. Plus, trying to fit it all into storage, you're trying to, what boxes are what. And then my dad used something, whatever, for this and that. And so, yeah, it is what it is. Just, I don't look forward to moving anytime soon, that's for sure.
Where is everybody?
In and out.
Yeah, In-N-Out Burger, getting something to eat, I guess. Well, Kevin was here earlier and left, and Brick Bender was here for a little bit. He left. Kittenville just jumped out. Oh.
Oh, what?
We moved to Wisconsin. Everybody's got hot Friday nights now, I guess.
I have no idea what you talk of, sir.
Everybody was upset I didn't send them, like cheese curds or something upon my arrival, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, cheese curds. Must has cheese curds.
I did a stream on Wednesday night where I was drinking beer.
Right.
Drinking beer. And talking bowling. So.
Cool.
Nothing wrong with that.
Too wide. It is too.
No, I was trying to wish one of the guys out in Colorado a happy birthday. I don't know if they threw me up on the big screen at the bowling center or not, but I was like hoping they could try that. Maybe I'll try that again sometime. But They got a nice big screen up by the counter, and I was like, well, you can just throw me up there, and you know. So it is what it is. So, but just trying to get this, you know, just trying to add another level to the keep, and so building one with a hole in the middle so I can go up a level. So just figured since I have these pieces and I'm kind of lost in the micro scale, and probably not a good thing to start on a stream, but you know, I can always start it after a stream or something. So, or when I'm not doing the stream, but
It's a possibility.
I don't know who's in the chat. It says we got 8 people watching, so I had people bouncing in and out on Wednesday night. It was quite humorous. They must have saw the beer and just left. Like, well, this isn't a Lego build.
Lego build, I ain't staying. That's kind of cool.
This isn't an educational Lego stream. I says, I'm going to have to go. Especially if he's trying to just teach us how to drink beer. I don't need help on that. So just kind of, you know, just doing our thing tonight, you know.
Don't need help learning how to drink beer. Oh, everyone
I'm gonna
needs
try to
help
finish
with
up my
that.
train tracks.
Huh? What are you working on?
I'm gonna try to finish up my train tracks.
I was going to say, I mean, Polybag Wars won't be much of a competition with me anymore. I actually gave all my bins away.
You gave them all away, huh?
All the plastic bins. Yeah, Scott got the big ones, and Ken took all the small ones. So.
Oh, wow.
No, I mean, I gave out so much stuff. It's not even funny. It's pretty sad, actually. But it is what it is. Oh, I did that all wrong. No.
As the way life goes, as it does change. And
I did that all wrong.
sometimes the change sucks.
Can't believe I did that all wrong to get us start all over. Maybe I should start all over. What do you think? All over from scratch? Well, actually, no, I have to do that. It's got a 1x1 there. I guess it'll be, yeah. It is what it is.
Of course.
Since I'm here late, Reed, what's that you're working on?
He is working on one of his castle pieces.
Yeah, just working on the building another level.
This is a possibility. I'm doing some re-engineering. I'm redesigning a little bit on my robots, because redesign is always a necessary thing. Okay, I know I have some of those corner pieces. Where are they?
Just working on track, huh?
Working on track? No, I'm not working on track. Jude is, or not Jude. Dude, gods, oh my gosh. Holy cow! Send you an invite. Gmail it. Dude wants an invite.
I think I just sent one, so it should be good.
In there.
Hello.
Dude, Jude, good evening. Nice store you got there. The ceiling
Nice
is awesome.
A nice what? Hello.
Nice feeling.
Yeah.
Jude, good evening. Nice store you got there.
There's a delay. A nice what? Hello.
Nice feeling.
Hello.
Hello.
I need to go laptop, sweetheart. Bricks Bear is still in the chat.
Lurking in the chat.
Lurking's okay. People lurk from time to time. It's an alright thing.
This is weird.
What's so weird?
He sent it to my phone. I hate doing it on my phone. I can't barely see anything.
Why are you on your phone? Okay, where's the other ones? Let's do that one. Oh, gets in this one. Trying. Not sure who else is lurking. Someone's lurking. Pull them out of the shadows. Here.
Yeah, I'm actually got video. I started doing the face reveal on Hoosier's birthday last Saturday.
Cool.
And I've saved since.
Okay. Tell me that I do not have what I think I have.
Good God, I'm ugly.
What?
Huh?
Good God, you're ugly?
I can barely hear y'all through this stupid phone.
That's okay. I mean, I sent an invite to both, so I mean, you can always check email too and see.
Yeah, I'll keep checking it. It hadn't.
It hadn't arrived yet, is what you're telling us.
Pretty much.
That happens.
And they just changed everything on the Gmail. And I had just gotten used to it. Now they changed everything.
That does happen. That does happen.
Yeah, they. You know, when I first go on the internet and I put in YouTube, it used to bring up a bunch of different, bunch of channels I would watch. What's going on? Accidentally hit a couple of X's trying to get rid of a advertisement. Now it don't ever show me a bunch of the ones I used to like watching, and I can't figure out how to change it.
Ugh. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. Don't know what to say.
No, there's Haley.
Hey, hi, Haley.
All right.
Good to talk to you again.
I know, long time no talk.
I can't believe it.
How's it going, Haley?
Hey, Hoosier. Nope, just put the kids to bed. Hopefully they stay like that.
You put them to work today?
Oh, yeah. I got them, she was helping me make trees.
Cool.
I think we figured out how to make a crooked trees and whatnot.
Cool.
They're crooked trails. Crooked trees. Are they stealing all the kids' apples and candy or what?
Oh yeah. They gotta run around and steal all the Lego from the kids.
I don't know how that
Lego
goes.
for you.
Oh.
Are you feeling okay, Mr. Reed?
Probably tired, but it is what it is. I was going to say my old boss's son finished the song for March of the Ice Bears, and I went to check out his YouTube. He's got 17,000 followers.
Nice. That's pretty awesome, honestly.
And I think his dad said he got it before I guess the Lego movie was a big thing, because his YouTube is Emmett's best friend. So now the movie's out. I mean, that's probably a popular channel.
There.
Well, you know what they say. Everything is awesome.
Especially when you're working in a team.
Uh-huh.
What about you?
This is my jam. I love this song.
Black.
This is also my jam.
I think it should be everybody's jam, right?
I know. I ran into someone and they ran into a customer yesterday. He's waiting at the checkout in electronics. He came over and started talking to me because usually I get mistaken for an employee. They're like, "You need, go check me out in the register." I was like, "Nope. If you have a Lego question, I can answer you there." He's like, "All right. When's the next Lego movie coming out?" I was like, "February 2019. He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." "Did you see the trailer?" It's like, "No." "There's a trailer?" I was like, "Yeah."
There's a thing. It's called TV and mass media. Good work.
Oh.
All right, who's sleeping?
It might
what?
be breathing.
I was teasing. I was saying, who's sleeping?
Yeah, it might have been me breathing. I can't see it, so I got to hold the phone so close.
Yeah, it happens. 5 and 5. 5 and 5, both in black. Let's grab some of these and go that way. I keep pulling my build out of the freaking screen. That is something I've got to work on, is keeping my build in the bloody freaking screen. Right?
No.
We can see parts, okay.
You can see
I
parts
just
of
like
it.
a pile of bricks because I just want to reach through the camera and sort it.
Hey, anytime you want to come on up, you are more than welcome.
Make sure everything is in correct piles.
Yeah, like I said, anytime you're down, I'll buy pizza. Unless you're not a pizza person, then I'll buy whatever you like to eat.
No, pizza is my weakness.
Pizza's your weakness? What's your toppings? What's your toppings?
Pepperoni. That's it.
Pineapple.
Straight clean pepperoni?
Yes.
I
Nothing
can
fancy.
straight
Nothing
pepperoni.
fancy, just a straight pepperoni pizza. If a company's able to mess that up, I don't trust them.
Pineapple and anchovy.
Pineapple anchovy. I don't recommend that flavor combination, but hey, you do you.
Ham, pineapple, black olives, green peppers, and
And throw some anchovies in there. The anchovies and the pineapple kind of go good. You got the sweet and the salty together.
Might as well put some spam in there.
Spam!
You did it right?
Even though the spinach Alfredo from Papa John's, that's really good.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
I haven't tried that one.
Hoosier, are you like burying orange tiles underneath your track?
Yep.
Yep. That's how you don't use parts.
Where'd you get orange tiles from?
Pick a brick wall like forever ago.
Yeah, they were on the pick a brick wall like forever ago. I've got a bunch of them here too.
Reed has gone to the dark side. He looks like a Sith Lord over there with his hoodie.
Not a hoodie, a blanket, but yeah.
A blanket, yes.
Over there.
3 years ago, the first time I ever went to the Lego store.
Oh my gosh, we've been doing Lego for 3 years.
Yes, you have.
See a brick bear.
It started out as a full cup. That's all it's left.
Where did we use it that wasn't for train tracks?
That's about it.
Pick a brick wall is for filler bricks.
Yeah. I have a lot of filler bricks. Mostly 2x4s. I'm like,
Someone has bonked me. Who has bonked me?
I never
That
got
Brick
one.
Bear. Someone bonked me.
Got red and tan 2x2s.
It was that spider, Tanya.
Oh, maybe they're trying to tell me that they were that it's finally left the thing and I can go and pick up my sorting bin.
Yeah.
Did you see the spider, Haley?
No.
You missed the spider.
Where's the spider? I don't see it.
It's outside. I was like, friend, we've talked about this. I reached down for one of my sorting bins, one of these blue sorting bins.
Yeah.
And a big, huge freaking spider, a little bit bigger than a 24 tooth gear. Bigger than this.
Yeah.
And it was just chilling in the freaking one of the little cubbies, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna take you outside.
That is one thing I get a lot I find in the bins, in the trays. I'll find a spider. And not one just crawling across the thing. I had a pick-a-brick cup in my hand. I dumped it and took the cup and put it over it, and then put something on it and just left it there. I'm like,
I've already had a spider in today.
It kind of looked like a camel cricket to me.
A camel cricket?
Yeah, what color was it?
It was a ruddy brown.
Did it have like blackish stripes on it?
I don't know. I didn't get that close of a bright look at it.
Yeah.
Ask for his phone number.
Most of you have a pet, weird spiders. Get his phone number so you can call him when you need help.
Let's see. How would I like to do this?
1x4.
Most of the time, I'll just leave them in here because they'll go get all the other bugs. So.
That's like I say. If I don't see a guy, if I don't see the spider, I don't even worry about it. They can chill. But if I see it, I've got to like either shuffle it into a corner away from me or remind it that, hey, we have a treaty. You respect the treaty, I respect the treaty.
I don't want to see you. You may live here, but I don't want to see you. That's our deal.
That's about it. I'm about the same. I told you about the time I went into my bathroom, right?
No.
One night, I got up, and I'm like right before bed, and I'm like, I need to just kind of go use the restroom and do my thing. And I walk into the bathroom, and there was spiders everywhere, baby spiders everywhere. And they're just like spinning little webs and swinging around and testing their... It was awesome. And I just looked at this, and I'm like, huh. All right, guys, here's the deal. Figure it out. By morning, if I see you, I'm violating the Geneva Convention. And I turned off the light and I went to bed. When I came back in the morning, there wasn't a spider to be seen.
Good.
That's great.
It's one of those moments you turn on the light, you see it, and you turn off, and you're like, wait a second. Let's try this again. Nope, still there.
There was a few trace webs left in the morning, but overall, they vacated. They listened to me and they vacated. And I'm like, I respect you. You respect me. You do your job. You scatter. You're all just brand new and freshly born. I understand it. Figure, sort yourselves out and move on.
For me, I'm not that calm. If I saw a lot of them, I'd probably be in that situation. If there's like one, nah, I'm gonna stomp on its head.
You're gonna stomp on its head. That's fair. You know, that's fair. You gotta do what you gotta do.
One time.
Uh-huh.
We're in the cafeteria. You know, the class just eating our lunch. Nothing weird's going on. Me and my friend look over by like the pod doors, and we see this thing that's like moving along the like walls. What is it? Like bottom bordered. It's like black, and we're just watching it move. and then a class walks by going to gym, and the spider just goes, and it's like this big around, and we're all, we like jump in our seats, and we're just watching it from like 10 feet away, just crawl around the side of the wall. We inform a lunch lady, and we're like, oh my gosh. So they're like laughing. And then our vice principal comes out of the office, and she's like, what is that? And then my librarian comes in with a cup and a piece of paper. It's like, you're going to go outside.
That's awesome.
And then one was inside of a light. It was probably one of the same exact types. It was sitting. The light was like one right above my head. So every now and then I just look up.
Love it. It's just great. I mean, you got to have fun. Spiders. What do you say?
Should have given some of your lunch to the spider. He probably would have gone away.
That's what he was trying to do, because a kid almost stepped on it. And it was like running across, probably trying to get near the doors to get out. But like carried it out the recess doors and dropped it.
That was probably the day the soft serve machine was broken too, right?
Wait, they got a soft serve machine in your school?
No. There's a Chiller's next to a school in my area. That's weird.
Ooh. Chiller's ice cream shop?
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, holding like one normal waffle cone with like thousands of ice cream. I don't know. It's a weird show.
You know, freaking soft serve is an amazing thing. It's so wrong, and yet it's amazing.
Okay, there's a debate over frozen yogurt or served ice cream.
Soft serve. Frozen yogurt is like, I don't know.
It's so easy. Like, I'm gonna say frozen yogurt. Frozen yogurt's just as unhealthy as soft serve.
It's true.
I mean, one's just fruity, and one can be candy cane if you want it to be.
Yeah. Let me get the frozen yogurt. I'm going to be healthy. By the way, extra sprinkles, and let me get some mix-ins. Right?
Well, by the time you add it, you know, you pretty much check out. You pretty much just, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. There's a Seinfeld episode about that nonsense. It was pretty funny.
Hey, Reed, you care if I send somebody an invite?
Are they cool?
As long as they don't bite.
Can they hang?
Upside down? Building Lego?
He's relatively new, but he does all right.
Cool.
I know how to hang upside down.
I was going to say, if he can hang upside down building Lego, he'd be in for sure.
I've done that before. That's really weird. Because we have these like recess things, and I was hanging upside down Lego keychains on my lanyard at the moment. I was kind of like, it's pretty funny of me.
Come on. Doobie-doobie-doo.
Only up to the third layer.
Only up to the third layer? What are you doing slacking, man?
Oh, shoot. I forgot something.
What you forget? See? I told you were slacking. What you slacking for?
I don't know if I really need those anymore. I was using the Technic bricks to lock them together, but I don't really even lock them together anymore. I used to, or I was thinking about it, but I don't really use it.
Yeah.
Too much work.
What, this Technic stuff that I do? Too much work for you?
Well, one brick with plates on either side. I mean, I'll still maybe rip it out, so it's just not really worth it.
I get you. I agree. It's been a long day.
It's been a long week.
It has been a long week.
Long week for me. I'm a 10-year-old. That says a lot.
School been driving you nuts?
Yeah. Not like
She's off school for a week.
Off school for a week.
I like how it's fall and it's 90 degrees outside. I don't like that.
You'll get lots of track done then, right? Hoosiers at the goal?
The goal is track to be done tonight.
Cool.
I finished this section here, which I had it done, but decided to change it. Put one more section of bridge in, and then just connect the track underneath the upper level.
Bridges are overrated. We like to see trains wreck.
I don't like
Especially
wrecking.
if there's two trains traveling. When will they collide?
Especially like Emerald Knights. Those are the best to watch collide and, you know.
That's why I will never power function my Emerald Knight.
What? Why not?
Or our American train. Well, our American train has power functions, but the only time it goes, it will never go around the city.
Well,
It
see, the
was-
problem is that's actually the reverse strategy is the
Little
fact that if it's on, well, I guess that would work. Power function, you're right. But if it's on power function, are you going to just do 9-volt or what?
Nah, it'd probably just sit in the train yard and be a
pretty.
Be a display piece.
Be pretty.
Dummy locomotive?
Huh?
Yeah, dummy locomotive?
Yeah.
Decommissioned. It's a museum piece.
I'd happen to be at a show and watch that thing come flying off the table. Or a kid reach over and grab it and drop it.
Oh my gosh, that happens so many
You
times.
just, if you see me, just call 911 because I'm going to die right there.
Our
Here, I thought you'd say you'd be killing a kid right then and there.
No, I did before I could do that. Erica would do it though.
Yeah. I like that job. But
Oh, 911, we'd be like 911, yes. What's your emergency? Well, we've got a gentleman here with having a heart attack, and his daughter is pummeling some poor kid. Yeah, so I want to send an ambulance and some extra police officers. They're getting this kid off of this other kid, unfortunately.
Send everybody.
oh my gosh. But
Then
like
SWAT might need them.
our first year,
I ran my Meredith train last year on the first day and had about 10 partial heart attacks. And no, that ain't happening no more.
or like people would come up to me and be like, "How many years have you been doing Lego? Did you build these buildings yourself?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, you have to go ask him." I was like, "Oh, we've been doing Lego for 3 years. About the buildings, I'm not too informed on that. You might need to go ask him."
That's the big kid. I'm just here to clean up and
I'm just here to watch kids'
broken
faces.
locomotives.
Erica tells him she's there to supervise.
That's what I say. Oh my gosh. Like the first year we were like dead smack in the middle. And like I was not ready for it. Like people were knocking over the borders and having all types of trouble. So I'm standing there with my little brick badge on that was like 4 bricks this tall and just sitting there holding on to this thing so kids don't knock it over. Oh, and then across the table, a kid reaches over and like grabs the train car, and I'm like, "Oh, please don't do that." It's just so hectic. And then I hear kids, "Why is she in there, but we can't be?" And I'm just like, "Oh no, I can't do this." I was very nervous.
That's where you just climb under the table and just disappear.
I did that for a little bit there. We didn't bring as many containers as we do now, and we
Yeah,
had
she'll
a little.
little cubby in the back corner of where nobody can get to her.
And I'll just be
and
like,
play on her iPad.
"Leave me alone." Build a little.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, oh gosh, I can't remember. Oh gosh, it was so bad. Like we would have to tape down stuff, and like this event's tiny. Like he was like right dead smack in the middle, so I was allowed to go over here and just kind of wander around where he could supervise me. But the public, I had to like stay in or around table.
Oh, you're talking about the first year when they was pushing in the barricades?
Yeah, and they were just. I came out and I had to hold the barricades like this, so you could get down and tape them down.
Like a mob scene. Sweet.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
It was like I was like, so what I ended up doing was under the table there was cloth. I was like, I'm gonna use this. So I put
someone took 10 Big Macs, wrapped it in noodle dough, and made it Big Mac and cheese.
Why is that the smartest thing I've ever heard?
That's a weird combination.
It's weird, but it works.
It's unique, all right.
Hey, that was one of my vocab words.
I'm trying to figure out how to respond and think about this.
I kind of want to try it, but then.
Well, first I need dough. Then I need to go to McDonald's and get about.
Okay. I am copying this. I'm posting it in the internal chat. It's Facebook. Sorry for that, but hey.
Wait, my question is, who came up with these things? Are just like macaroni and cheese does not go well with things. Have you noticed that?
You take some macaroni cheese, right? And you make it into little balls, and then you crush Cheetos, like the spicy Cheetos.
Mm-hmm.
And you coat the mac and cheese into spicy Dorito. You freeze them, then you deep fry them real quick. And then after you deep fry them and take them out, they're one of the most insane, delicious things ever. But you can feel your hearts clogging as you eat them.
The thing with me is I'm not a big mac and cheese person. Like, I like it, but I won't really eat shells and cheese. Like, Velveeta is not my friend. I don't really like it. Like,
Velveeta is no one's friend.
No one likes Velveeta, and it's just kind of weird towards me. And we go to, I don't know, is it Texas Roadhouse or something? They sell these little deep-fried mac and cheese balls. My parents are like, I know you're not the biggest mac and cheese fan, but try one of these. They're delicious. I try when I say, yeah, I'm done.
I would say you're an exception because a lot of little girls love mac and cheese, and I don't know why. Like my friends. Go ahead.
Look, if you asked me, do you want mac and cheese, or do you want to eat some green beans? I'd go, green beans, please.
Cool.
I'm not a big mac and cheese person. I'm not a big soda person either. I don't like soda. I don't like many things people love, and I
like a little bit of soda once in a great while, but overall, I'm not a big soda fan either.
Like, Sprite. There you go. That's a soda. If I had to choose a soda, I'd choose Sprite.
Sprite. Might as well drink water.
It's just like, oh, it's got some carbonation in it. Still like it.
All right.
What, Haley?
I'm tired. I'm falling.
You're tired.
It's been a long day.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on.
Later.
I'll see everyone later this weekend.
Always good to hear from you, Haley. You have a good night.
You too. Hi, everybody.
Night.
Alrighty, there we go. Clean this horn up. Alright. I think I like this way a little bit better.
Whoa, that's confusing looking.
What's confusing looking?
This thing he's doing, it's got like 17,000 layers of plates and tiles and every brick in the like dictionary.
Oh, are you looking at what Reed's doing?
That's cool looking. But like I'm looking at my dad doing the switch track ballasting.
Oh.
I'm glad he choose to.
That is a mess.
Switch
But
track ballasting is
how Hoosier works, you know. Messy.
Yeah. Switch tracks are a pain.
I was pretty proud of myself earlier today.
Yeah, why so?
I cleared off our workbench.
Hey, someone's got
I
to.
messed in the first place, but I made it look neater. That's about all I did.
Someone's got to be the responsible one around there, right?
I mean, he cleaned
Hoosier's
off
not listening.
the table. I cleaned off the bench.
Obviously, Hoosier's not the responsible one, I guess.
Definitely wouldn't be me, Reed.
I'm weird. I like cleaning. Not like if you show me a messy room that's not organized, I will clean and organize it. But if you show me an organized room that's messy, I do it because it's organized. They know
How
what.
much does she charge to organize Lego? That's what I want to know.
I was going to say, you're hired. Come on over.
I think
I'll make
it's
you some green beans.
ended up costing me like a $200 pair of Ugg boots or something like that.
That's not too bad.
That's what she was hinting at today.
All right. I have to
Christmas
admit,
is right around the corner.
I went into the Skechers store today on a whim because I just wanted to go into the Skechers store because I love Skechers, and they were having a sale, and the shoes I liked were $30 each, and I bought 4 pairs. But they're awesome shoes.
My mom loves Skechers. I like my Jordans and my Nikes.
Nikes are good.
You just got to run her out during the summer to sort Lego.
That thing is, I'm not a summer person or an outside person. It's not because of Lego. I've never really been an outside person. But if I counted every mosquito bite, probably have about 20, and that's from, I don't know, maybe an hour into this week of outside time. It's just a mess when it comes to being outside. Oh, you dropped a piece, Dad.
It's okay. He'll drop lots of them.
Well, probably. I hate to know how many pieces are underneath this table.
Oh, I could probably estimate about 50.
Well, probably a little bit less. The spiders are probably taking them somewhere. So yeah.
Yeah, if I looked under, I could count a couple spiders. Cobwebs. Daddy long legs, so there's no like house spiders.
Nobody said spiders can't build with Lego, so you just gotta watch out.
Just bottom up. I always wanted to see what spiders do with fake blood. Isn't that weird? Kind of weird. Really weird.
You weird? No, never.
Never. I'm weird. Everyone.
Leave that on this.
2 what LVG? Okay, I can do that. Oh, and then I can't get up.
Help! I've dropped some clear Lego and I can't find them.
How many times No. One time I dropped a clear 1x1 round tile.
He's doing 1x2 plates.
That's just as bad. And I dropped it, and I was looking, Guess what it was?
Where?
It was sitting on top of a bag, and I probably looked for it for 15 minutes. Well, he was probably thinking or building. I'm sitting over here like, where is it? Like, I dropped a piece and they landed in my shoe. That's the worst feeling in the world.
It's like, what did I do? And you've got a frickin' thing in your frickin' shoe. Yeah.
I went to school, and I went to school probably 12:30, mid-school day. I'm like, what is that? What is that thing in my shoe? I take off my shoe. There's a 1x8 green brick in my shoe. No, it was very tip of my shoe. Oh gosh, I don't understand how I didn't notice it. It was very, very weird. I did not. It's like I've just got to take my shoe off. It's gonna stay in there. I think it's in my desk still. Weird. I have a Lego to carry around.
Lego in my shoe all day long. Ow! Oh.
I don't understand how I.
So
Was at the tip of my. What? How does that happen?
things just do.
This weird stud on the plate is like. Looks like I'm aware of it right there. Deformed. Deformed.
Stud on a plate, huh?
It's not. No, that's weird.
Oh, I'm getting tired. Oof, geesh.
Quit doing that.
I don't want to do that.
Oh man. I'm a sympathetic yawner. Don't do that.
It's contagious.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
It's been proven. I think MIT did it, or one of those other Ivy League.
Early, when did you pop on, buddy? I didn't see you.
He just said it's contagious.
No, I was just standing here waiting for shade.
Waiting for shade. Hi,
Yeah.
Charles, with the upside down W that's trying to be an M.
That's right, and I'm working on my what's my Joe Madden Halloween costume.
Uh-huh. By the
Am I
way,
killing it? Could
by
I
the way,
could I
nice
kill
hat.
it?
Nice hat. You could, but nice hat.
Yeah, that's what his
That's
flag.
what you find.
His
when you look
beloved
for other
Chubby
things.
Cross the other night.
Or hang on, please. I think it's just not even.
Pound. Radio.
Early, what you been up to, buddy?
Oh, wife stuff. She's not, you know you know how it is.
Mhm.
No, it's we saw Venom today.
Ooh, how was it?
It's got legs. I think it'll walk.
Sweet, sweet.
Literally, I mean, coming from a Cubs fan, but we couldn't get a walk off of what was that that very near hit the other day. We could have got a walk off of that, and then that might have changed the game. But it's worth a shot. Catch the matinee, you know,
Catch the
that kind
matinee?
of thing. Catch the matinee, yeah.
Catch the matinee. I'll go catch the matinee tomorrow then. That sounds
Yeah,
good.
it's worth a see.
Cool.
I think
I don't expect much from the Venom character, honestly.
I didn't pay much. Yeah, if you the Spider-Man, which years ago, it gave it a little more depth.
Come on, I'll be right back.
No spoilers. No spoilers here. So it's worth the. We went for Tom Hardy, who's up and coming and probably the next year's hero.
He's a good actor.
Very good. The range on that guy.
Yes.
And also San Francisco. Beautiful this time of year. Or this time last year. Anyway. So I haven't got my gear together yet. We were doing some rearranging with our rabbits.
Rabbits!
So I got halfway through. And then to equal time. I've got Hope, Hoosier, and looks like So again, greetings and
Hope
Tanya.
Hoosier. Tanya, yes. Hi. Hi.
Hello. So sorry if we've never met. I'm still getting into this fray, and on SimCity Build It, and then we're in the full challenge mode, getting close to the common chest.
Cool. Cool.
What do we got here?
What do we got where?
Tanya has got, hold on. Let me see here. No spoilers. Well, I see, Okay, give me a hint. So is that not the Technic? Oh, sorry.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah,
you'll never guess what Tanya's done.
Is that something out of a kit?
It is not a set.
Not a set. Okay.
Not a set.
Well, then I cannot recognize that.
Oh, you shouldn't recognize it.
And then I see. Well, there was a shot of. Oh, I guess when it goes, it's somebody with a golf cart there.
Golf cart. Golf cart.
Hold on.
Golf cart.
Lining up a putt here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm still learning the ropes here. Let me figure out here. So it goes back to you. That's Hope.
Charlie, the wonderful lady with all the Technic there, a mastermind at Lego Robotics.
I'm all right. There are people who are much better than me, but I'm all right.
Well, I'm working on it. These are my library finds.
Library finds, the Lego Mindstorms. Ooh.
Lego Mindstorms. That's that's the idea. Eve 3. And then I have NXT 2.0.
Yep. I have some
flipping through.
And then the other gentleman is Hope Castle. If you know anything about Brick World Chicago, he makes a giant translucent castle.
I'm getting a funny. Let me see here if I'm on Wi-Fi or LTE here. I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm gonna go to LTE because
I think we lost him.
Dun, dun, dun.
Say that again more, Hoosier. Brick World Chicago, and it.
Hope Castle, he displays a gigantic translucent clear castle.
I may have seen that.
It's pretty big.
I think that's what he's on now. He's planning on adding to it.
Well, now he's got a split screen. That's pretty sweet.
Oh, he can run 3 or 4 cameras.
When I'm sick, diluted.
Well, just don't say polybag.
What? Polybag? What? Did we say polybag?
I thought that was our. No, I can't do that again. I don't want to embarrass myself.
Reed is also the king of the polybags.
Well, here's what I had for because you mentioned doing something haul or whatever something like that. So, and I'm in the midst of sort of some reorganization. So I said, okay, pick a bag. Are y'all getting this at all? Let me do something like this and put a spotlight in it. Pardon the here. Let me give you the October, the Sugar Skull, La Dios de Muertos. Because actually, Madden might take a ride next year anyway. So my thoughts are I have from, I think Hoosier turned me on to a few things in Indiana. So I have a couple, not discounting Lowe's. So I have a couple of bags here. So it might be a choice, or maybe let's try what I got. This bags might be the cool things, but then I also did some, let me turn on a.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to be right back. I heard something. Hold on.
If I have a flashlight here. Let's see, flashlight. Oh, I think I locked up something.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh.
I've returned from the dark side.
Am I still on?
Yep.
I think we lost your camera though.
Yeah, it's hold on here. Let me get back there. Okay. There we are. And then looking at flipping a camera sometimes. Well, too many you can still see something, I guess.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Oh, there we see you.
There we go. So, okay, there we go. Well, I was trying to find a flashlight. Apparently, I'm locked up. And it's not letting me do anything. Really? Well, okay, on another note. Well, here. I guess you can see these. Let's find the smaller bag then. Because I just packed these up and just said, well, oh, now I can't see what I'm seeing. I'll be showing other things. So, bag number one. Oh, yeah, this was, I think this was, this is what Thomas turned me on to. I think that's got legs.
That's the stuff you got from Ben's.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's what I have over there.
Let's see. Well, it was, and then this is one on my list from Black Panther. Of course, Marvel fan. But now this one actually has that piece from the roller coaster, I think. It'll have a straight piece. But if I was working on that, when I start to work on things. And then that was the other one also from Ben's, but I did not have that. But that did have the Killmonger Nakia and Ulysses Claw, which is one thing I didn't have. Even in I don't think Age of Ultron had a Ulysses Claw in it.
Okay.
And then I think this was actually a couple of Target things I grabbed, but just put them in boxes. Figured double that. It's got those double-sided 45s, the hips, which I really like. So that was definitely a go-to. Oh, there's stuff in the bottom too. Oh, actually, I need this box. Well, no, that's a favorite box. Oh, but then everything at the bottom got crushed. Oh no. Oh, heck yeah, I got 3 of those. No, 4 actually. I don't mind Target. At can't even tell you. Let's saying $23.99. So I've got 4 of these, and he's got the space shirt on. So check my depot for space shirts. Either way, nothing exciting.
Couple guys in the community got that torso of sig figs.
I think it's been in a couple sets.
It might have been in the Build a Mini at the store too, possibly.
Ah, that's probably where I saw it. Sorry about that. I'm trying to keep everything sort of. Well, that was bag 1. Anyway, I don't want to bore y'all with details.
Cool.
I'll watch the action. Well, I did get those. I told you that, Thomas. I did get these.
What was that, Reed? Oh, yeah.
I can show you that. I was going to maybe pull that out tomorrow. You get so far. Actually, I got to find the box that everything else came in.
Charlie, your birthday tomorrow?
Oh, no, sir. It's the 12th.
Well, what you got planned for tomorrow?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. Get the house back in order. So this is what it was. I think the 2 you gave me, or we traded. And now great. Now I can't find those.
That's the only 2 I had.
Well, actually, those would be the only 2 I need after I get the green here. And then the white goes here. So, and I got 4 of these. And so, and I have about another 1.5 set. This one is more, straight stickers. This when things get lost.
We've all done it.
Let me turn away from my housekeeping here. I know they're close.
I know when we get lost, we try to make sure we bring a compass so we don't stay lost. So.
Yes.
You make sure you avoid getting covered by your Lego sets so that you can't reach your phone to call 911.
Oh, well, that's easy for me to do. And well, now that would be a complete disappointment. I know they were very close.
I don't think I'd want to make that call to 911. 911, what's your emergency? I am buried in Lego sets. Can you send someone to help me get unburied?
They'll say you're lying.
Let's see, sir, there's not that many Lego sets anywhere. And I'll be like, well, there is here, but there won't be after you disclose this location.
Who, not to. Does anybody else play Nerf at all?
Not. The kids do.
There's they opened this this thing up right up the street from me. It's like a Nerf playground, and so I have a bag of Nerf fines. Why that's still got a. And so something. Oh, you asked me what I was doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's what you said. Actually, finding those pieces, you got me.
Hey,
It gets those get those jets together.
it's funny that that's what you're working on. Look here.
Oh, did it do okay?
I'm doing it right. I'm working on it right now.
When I was on Bricklink, I saw I might get that the holy grail of train track, that double crossover that was available for like 6 months. There's a guy in Germany. Anybody have luck with overseas Bricklink?
I've ordered a few times. I know, Reed, you've ordered a few times, right?
Yeah, I haven't had any issues.
What's he wanting for it?
It's that one double crossover. I think eBay, the guy has them up there like $500. I think Germany, he had them 49 a piece. And you know, you just got to have one.
That new or used?
Oh, for me, what? Say that again.
That new or used?
Oh, well, it's used. Well, they sell them by the piece.
Dude, Jude made it back.
You have one?
Maybe.
I think I got one somewhere floating around.
Oh, that's you, Jude.
Hello, I am back.
You said 49 a piece?
It was 49 and a half. So it'd be like 49 for they're identical pieces. And so he had them 49. I'm guessing dollars because they auto exchange rate. So 49 for one side, 49 for the other. And it's the double crossover.
How many you want?
If you could find them, give me two pair. I don't know. How many are there? How many you? Give me an image.
Get back with me tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll find the number.
They were at the company store out in Enfield. One of the times I made one of the early trips when I helped move Kevin out to Connecticut years ago. They were in the company store. That was wild.
Well, sure. It was like a one-off thing once they got to the power functions, and everything I see on eBay is just unfathomable.
I mean, there's a few. I think there's a few companies out there that are trying to remake them too a little bit. So I mean, I'd keep your eye out for that too. Where they're a little bit better than even the one that Lego made.
Yeah, I know there's a way to do a. I see a lot of people do with Brick Model Railroader. I think he does some, cutting and splicing and Dremel tools. But just to have one of those just for the table, just have one in the train yard or run passenger one way. And with the Bluetooth now, could be a possibility.
Yeah, I use the S-Brick a little bit for some of the stuff. I think there's a problem. I got a hole in my heart. Something's not right here.
Oh.
It's a rectangular heart too. That's not good.
That could be well, that's where the arrow that's where Cupid will pass his arrow through. So none of that
yeah.
None of that. You gotta have the hole for Cupid to pass through the arrow.
Yeah.
Charlie, did you do an estimate on shipping? What it would be for overseas?
I had not. If I had another, I'm on my phone here. My tablet's running something else.
Okay.
I haven't delved into it yet. I got excited when I saw it, like 400 less than what was on eBay. But one of those, it was like that crane, the tower crane I got off eBay once. You watch it for so long.
Who's Butt Chop asked if you got any mail from him. He said he's back and he did a bunch of work to get out his aggression.
Yes. Where
Oh, I got it.
does he want me to open that now, or am I waiting? I didn't have the chat pulled up, Butt Chop. I'm sorry, buddy.
Don't show it.
I'm not going to show addresses or anything like that, but I got a package, Butt Chop.
The sticker.
And just so you know it's you, it has the sticker. I had a message on YouTube or Instagram saying not to open the next package until something, and I hadn't heard from him.
He said,
He just said, sure, open it. He wanted to see you open it. So,
can I open?
Ooh, a live opening. Let's see what you got, Hoosh.
let's hope it's not a live snake.
I think it'd be dead by now. Slithers.
Open it.
I'm going to get a knife. Bear with me. Dang it.
Here, I got one right here. Let me pass it through the screen for you. Look at this nice guy.
Jeff's
All right, I know
He says, open it.
I can hear it.
I think it's a mini. I was feeling around when we got it.
He's pretty
Sounds like
just
sounds
Cut
like
away. Cross grain, across the grain.
Oh, you gave me
Whoa.
some train stickers.
What?
Say card. And instructions for a tractor. Does that mean the pieces for the tractor's in here, Butt Chop?
If there isn't, that's so cool.
Oh,
they must.
to a jet ski. That's pretty cool.
Butt Chop, you are
Cool.
Didn't we want that one?
Oh no! You know what I just saw there? I just saw a poly bag.
Yeah.
Hey,
You didn't show everybody that.
birthday.
When's your birthday?
Happy birthday.
My birthday was Saturday.
Saturday.
Last Saturday?
11. Make a wish.
That is cool, man.
Yeah, blow on the poly bag and make a wish.
I've never seen that poly bag.
I have that. I have that one. That one was at Toys R Us, I think.
Turn around, Dad.
I'm looking for the
I'm
date.
not seeing it. Now what you got to do is bag build that. It's a Batman.
Bag build that.
2000, probably 13 or 14 would be my guess.
Build it.
I would hang it on my wall, but it don't have the
Well, don't puncture
I
it.
don't have the little peg hook.
Well, then it goes in the special cool poly bag drawer.
That's where that
Get a gator clip put on it so you can hang it up.
Get it straight, boss. Polybag drawer.
put it in the drawer.
But
It's
that's how it says it's from
yellow
2012.
text. So funny.
Pan out a little bit. I couldn't get the number on it.
30160.
Oh yes, that would be cool. And it's got shooters too.
But the yellow. Like most poly bags have white text. It has
He gave me enough instructions where I can cheat and build a tractor.
That is
you did that on
pretty
purpose.
cool.
Did you,
Starts at step 10 and ends at 14.
did you do it on purpose, Butcher?
Well, all I had to do was read the card. poly bags from 2012.
Just get you one of them alligator clips to put on it where you can hang it up on your wall.
Nah, I don't want to devalue it. It'll stay tucked away in the drawer.
Those stickers are.
Well, alligator clip won't puncture it. That's one of them them big black like paper clip looking things.
Oh, I know.
It won't bump. It'll hold on to it where you can hang it up, so you can admire it every day.
You said that was scrap paper, Butt Chop.
Butt Chop, you're the man.
Oh,
Thanks a lot.
No, dang it.
I will put this in the drawer with the rest of the notes that I received from Sigfig Trades and stuff.
What do we got? 3 notes from Butt Chop now?
Hope's dropped to the dark side again.
Butt Chop, you working tonight?
That was scrap paper, Dad.
Yeah, I heard. It's still cheap. I got the instructions and plenty of pictures.
It's Darth Reed.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I've gone too.
Butt Chop got me all excited and made me forget what I was doing.
You forget that. I'm gonna go play my iPad. What?
Hey, Butt Chop, what city you in, Butt Chop? Maybe I gotta make a road trip tomorrow.
Butt Chop, you're always welcome to stream with me, buddy.
He says he has tomorrow off. I'll stream with you tomorrow night if you want.
Oh, he's in Appleton? Cool.
Appleton. Is that pretty close to you, Reed?
Not probably super close, but after living in Denver, it's probably just like driving across town. So,
Butt Chop said last week it's a couple hours.
Yeah, whatever. Depends how fast you drive, I guess.
I had my mic muted. How silly of me. Anyhow, love you all. I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Take it easy, and I'll see you on the flip side, okay?
Good night, Tom.
Okay.
Well, good night. Have a good night.
Good night, dude.
Sleep.
Jude. Good night, Charles. And y'all
Night.
have a good night. Pleasure to meet ya.
Don't
Bye.
let bed bugs bite.
Oh, I hope there are no bed bugs in here.
Can't really say
Just
that.
bed spiders.
The
Just bed
spiders.
spiders.
There might be bed spiders. All right. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night.
Hey, Charles. Turn your phone sideways.
Who's that?
That's me, Digi. Turn your
No,
phone sideways.
Who are you asking?
You, Charles.
Oh God! Well, just say Charlie. Oh, is that better?
Oh yeah, go.
Yeah, that's cool. Now we got
well, shit,
live
man.
stream.
See, I'm learning every day.
That's why I gave you that.
Okay,
That's why I gave you the tip, man. You know,
I'll get
gives
there.
you
I'll
lots-
get there.
I'm pretty.
Now it was. I don't think Dude saw my. Did he see my Joe Madden?
Yeah.
Charlie, I was heartbroken the other night.
I was too. Well, but well, he said Colorado. Are you close to the Rockies? Because I apologize. My wife's from Milwaukee too. That's the I-94. So we're at Brewers right now. So I apologize if we're. I think today was game 2, right? I don't know if you pay attention or does it even matter? Nothing matters. We're in the off season.
I don't know if Reed follows sports or not.
Yeah. Who won tonight? Did
Hold
the
on a
Rockies
minute.
and the Brewers play again?
Am I loud? Wait, hold on just a second.
All right, Charlie, I'm going to mute you. That
Yeah.
way we can hear you talking to the wife.
All right, yeah.
I don't know. Did the Brewers and the Rockies play again tonight?
I know they played last night, didn't they?
Yeah, They played last night, and they.
I thought the other game was tonight.
I don't know. Was it Butt Chop? Well, if Butt Chop, if game 2 was tonight, who won? That's all I need to know. And actually, Butt Chop, there's not a Madison Lego store. There's a Milwaukee store. Lego store. Brewers blanked them. Is what it is. But if they can hit when they're in Colorado, it'll be a game 5 then if they blank the Brewers when they get up to.
Unmute yourself, Charlie. I can mute you, but I can't unmute you.
You gotta click it yourself. There should be a button up at the top of your Google Hangouts. Show a mic button. Just hit that. Click that.
There we go. Marco.
Polo.
Aha.
Ooh, a Lego hard hat. I want one.
I'm working there. I'm working here. Let me. She says I'm too loud. The cops will. Wasn't that conversation earlier?
That was last week.
I know. Well, earlier is last week. So here, maybe I'll mic in. I got it handy here. Oh hell no, I can't.
I don't follow sports, so.
Can y'all hear me okay if I keep it to this tone?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. She said if the cops show up and I say, well, I'm just talking about Lego, and they'll, it's like we loop closed with when the stack of Legos fall on you, you call 911 about.
I believe if you told me police
real, you're just making it up. There we go. So, yeah, they're available on no website. I am working on, but I cannot. It's actually a tag I got off of another bag. It was like just a little label sticker that somebody actually color printed that. Was actually.
Cool.
Let me turn that up. I can't. See, you all can hear me good. I can't hear you all so good. Oh. Phone cases. There we go. It was I looked it up. It was 1973. It was the boat. It was the firefighter boat that when I was 5 or so, used to float around in the bathtub with. And then I went to up the street, they had Wayside Christian Mission thrift store. It was in like a little popcorn can. And it had that sticker on it. And inside were the holes and an extra ballast. I'll pull that out tomorrow for the returning event. And I said, well, I have this extra hard hat.
Shiva, but chat.
And then I have, 2 hard hats. But so I have to print more stickers and put them on hard hats. But not officially sanctioned. So.
Shucks.
But
do you have a Lego one at work, Charlie?
Well, that was no, don't want to damage it. But so that's my sig fig, which is the Carpenter. But I think I changed the hat style. But I love those colored glasses. And then this is the summer. This is the summer apparel. I have a fall and winter apparel. He's not in his he's not fully today because it's still been like 86 and humid around here. So.
Oh yeah, but Chop Ted's pretty close, huh?
It means the other 2 of us he'll be waiting on us, and
y'all get together and have a wild time at the Wisconsin Lego store.
Which one?
One of the Wisconsin Lego stores. Whichever one they're closest to. I don't know.
Well, tell them you got to get your seat here. You got to get your Lego in Wisconsin, and then go through Illinois.
Well, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. That's too far to go.
Well, we'll come up here to Louisville. November, we're having our opening here, and
well, I'm going to try to go to the Lego store tomorrow morning and get the Mud Trooper figure.
Mud Trooper. I don't know that.
Yeah, I seen the email about it's something about you buy $30 worth of Star Wars Lego and you get a Mud Trooper. It looks like Han Solo in a stormtrooper outfit with and there's Darth Reed. Do you know anything about that Darth Reed?
About what?
About the Mud Trooper.
No, don't know anything about that.
The free Mud Trooper with $30 of Star Wars Lego. I just wonder what Lego Star Wars Lego set I can buy for $30 tomorrow to get get one.
Maybe at the there's a few sets. A few sets for 30, 20, 10.
If I ain't got them already, I think we got somebody else going to the dark side.
Well, we're coming to the dark side of the moon today.
Darth Charles.
It's like
problem is the basement's chilly, so chilly down here.
This is my chilly dark side basement blanket. Or when the wife has the air conditioner in the bedroom, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta get dark for a minute. But here's the dark side.
I'm afraid this battle station will be fully operational when your friends arrive. Says Butt Chop.
Yeah, fully operational it will be.
Just look for the guy sweating next to the pick-a-brick wall.
I'd only be sweating. Okay. I'd only be sweating near the pick-a-brick wall if they had these nice 1x2 clear plates on it. Because then I'd be coming back with too many cups, and my mom would be freaking out. So you have to try and sneak them in.
I was saying, you just got to sneak them in.
Yeah. Easier said than done.
That's when you leave the pick-a-brick. You bring cups in your car, bring the bag of sets in, and then a day or two later, you bring the pick-a-brick cups in.
Well, this is how I sneak mine in, is a lawn bag.
In a lawn bag.
You see that?
I'll be right back, guys. I got to run to the bathroom, so.
All right, Reed, we'll see you in a minute. Hope everything goes okay.
Don't fall in.
Don't go for a ride with the Tidy Bow Man.
What's up?
That's a 10-100, or you pay the water bill. Anybody on a CB radio? Smoking the Bandit?
Dude,
no.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get my nicotine fix.
All right, Who's I'll smoke one while you're gone.
I'll smoke one with you. Here, let me give you a light.
All right. Here you go.
I got a torch.
Oh, God. Those are going to give me a headache.
What do you smoke, Charles?
What's that?
I said, what kind do you smoke?
The yellow American Spirits.
Ooh. Ain't they kind of rough?
Oh, well, I've smoked them all. And I thought, well, no additive. Nothing special. They I go to the other brands. What do you got? Newport, Winston. See, I used to smoke Winston's. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, Winston supposedly have no additives. I just started
Winston's
smoking
for years.
I just started smoking them again. I used to smoke them a while, like I forget how long ago, but used to smoke them, and I switched to Pall Malls for a while, and Pall Malls are about the same price as Winston's now, so Pall Malls used to be way cheaper.
Well, what are they down there? Tennessee. I'm not. It all depends on the cost too. But I used to do Winston's for years.
Well, a pack of Winston's and a refill cup of coffee is like around $6.
Yeah, Tennessee's about the same price you are. Kentucky is.
Yeah, so a pack of Winston's is, I think, $5.64.
They've got it's a nickel or two more. Sometimes the American Spirit is just, where are they from? Oh, actually, I guess they moved.
Charlie.
Hi, Thomas. Yes.
If I can get them double switchovers for around $70 a piece, you want a couple of them?
Now, 70 a piece, is that like a right and a left, or I guess they're interchangeable? Oh,
70,
absolutely.
70 a set.
70 a set. Oh, 70 a set. Well, shit. I'll take two.
Well, you get one left in the set.
That would be U.S. shipping. So you're looking at
140,
$350 to ship it.
50 change. I could do that. I'm working on those that roundhouse in my train yard.
Let me talk to
long term.
Let me talk to my guy. I know he's got it. I don't know how many he'll sell. Because before I came to you about the Switch Track, I was thinking about getting one. And he told me he had a bunch of them in a bin.
Oh,
where you at? Where you at, Hoosier again?
Oh, the double switchovers.
No, where are you at? What state? You in Indiana?
Indiana.
Near Indianapolis?
I'm
Utica,
south of Indianapolis.
Yeah, because I think I know a guy in Indianapolis who might have some of that big reseller. I don't know if we're talking about the same guy or not.
But I'll send my guy a text message. He never did give me a price on them. I told him I didn't want to pay $100 a piece.
Oh.
But even if he does go $100, you're still saving because you're U.S. shipping. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you hold on a minute, or I could switch. I could switch units here. I could tell you what. Hold on. Let me. My camera might go off here. Let me see what that. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Hey, Reed, Butt Chop says maybe next month because he's broke too.
Erica.
Everybody's broke. I got some overtime this past week, so that's why I'm thinking about going to the Lego store tomorrow. I kind of wish they had a website to show what was on the pick of brick wall before you go.
They do, but I don't know if everybody uses it.
They have one.
I've heard it. I've heard it's hit or miss if you follow that, and I have yet to. Yeah, I have yet to.
Some stores do it better than others.
What part? What are you looking for, dude? Jude?
Nothing in particular. When I go, if there's something I see that I can use, you know, like the little doohickeys that I use to display my CMF figures. I picked up a whole cup of the parts for them several months back, so I got a bunch of that. One time they had windows, so I just, you know, grabbed a bunch of windows in case I needed them, you know, stuff. I'm just trying to get some stuff I might could use in a future build.
I'm sorry.
And if see if they have something I want, and I definitely want to find something that's Star Wars for around $30, so I can get that free Mud Trooper. And if they got something really good, I won't go to the Pick a Brick Wall. If I go to Brick a Brick Wall, I'll end up spending at least $60 or $70 in there.
So it's so long of a drive for me. I quit even worrying about what was on the Pick a Brick Wall.
Yeah,
I haven't been. I was going about every 3 months to the Lego store. I haven't been to made a trip just for the Lego store since January.
Yeah, back in January, I went to the Lego store here in Nashville in January, and you know, saw what was on the Pick a Brick Wall and that it had changed. So I decided I was going to try to go each month if I could, just see what was on the Pick a Brick Wall and get something different. And finances have not let me do that, so I've had to skip a couple of months.
Oh, do you want those?
I hit.
All right, here's what I'm showing.
You got an echo, Charlie.
Oh, I apologize. Where's that for me?
It's gone now.
Oh.
I think it's me.
Yeah, I'm working on 2 different levels here. Actually, this just as I do that, let me get out of here. And how do
But I was hoping to come up with enough to get the Lego Voltron set.
I think that's it.
Give me the wedges. Then in the drawer in the bag.
Okay.
The last time I was there went right after it came out. I almost bought the thing, but I didn't.
But yeah, I used to make a trip every couple months to Indianapolis just to see what was on the wall. But it cost me $25-$30 to go there and back in gas, and I wouldn't even buy a single Pick-a-Brick cup. That's how bad it was.
Oh, good grief! How long the drive is that for you, Hoosh?
2 hours.
And
2 hours. No
and
then their Pick-a-Brick wall started getting so bad. Just drive the extra hour and go to Nashville.
And now we know Brick 5 and Chris.
Now,
yeah, Brick Vibe's cool. I can't wait to meet him.
Now I know so many people. Hey, you going to the Lego store? They got this on the wall. Grab me a cup. I don't have to go.
You're just spamming.
Well,
Half a cup.
I'm following you on the Instagram now, Hoosh. Tomorrow I'll see if I can figure out how to send you a picture of what's on the pick a brick wall. If you want something, I can pick it up for you.
Right now, I don't need nothing. That sounds great. I mean, there's stuff I would like to have, but
yeah, well, just let me know. I can always post picture, and you can respond.
Yeah. Plus, I'm trying to save my money, man. I'm getting a home store 15 minutes away in about 5 weeks.
Oh yeah, the Louisville. You're that close to Louisville?
I'm on
We're in Louisville, basically.
I'm on the Indiana-Kentucky line. I live right on the Ohio River.
Right on it.
Cool.
On the other side of it.
I've swam in it too many times I can't count.
So they have some kind of they gonna have some kind of cool commercial or anything.
Look at the size of that critter.
Wow.
Y'all seen that?
Erica's over here freaking out.
I'm gonna die.
Wow.
How big is that?
He just come up on me. I'm like, I was just standing here. Well, see, that's why you gotta clean your stuff.
You weren't here earlier, but some spider was crawling in my cafeteria.
All right, I need to. That, and you got me the wrong side. I need
Pretty
the
good
other.
Put him freaking in the glass. Hold on a sec.
Make sure there's not any red spots on him.
Hold on.
Well,
Let me find a.
Hey, Hoosh, how's Chris doing?
He's all right. I talked to him for a little while today.
He's in his.
Is he going to post the video?
Hold on,
Not
just a minute, guy.
He's in his mini Dark Ages. Not his,
Yeah.
Maybe Dark Age.
take a break for a couple months.
He's showing a different project, some love that he's been neglecting for almost 2 years now.
Oh yeah, it's almost as long.
Switch plate's been taking you all night, buddy.
Do what?
That switch plate's been taking Hoosier all freaking night.
All right.
I keep talking and forgetting what I'm doing.
What's up, Charles?
I said he didn't make it. I try to catch him. I try to catch him in a jar, but he jumped too soon. So he got
This is crazy.
he got
I love spiders.
well, now I should have let him bite me and maybe he was radioactive and then I'd be Spidey Man, but you know, Spidey Man is just Spidey Man.
It's crazy.
All right.
Charlie, that Venom movie was pretty good.
Dark bluish gray
I
plate.
went in as a skeptic. I think that just because I came off of Avengers Infinity War a little bit, you know, and it's, you know, yes.
Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it was kind of weird because it has no Spider-Man references to it. Like Spider-Man has nothing to do with it.
It's like it's almost like sort of the X-Men Origins, where it's removed from anything else, and so it tells the story of how the symbiote got here, versus you know the years back, the one with Spider-Man 3.0, 2.0, who knows.
Actually,
it's worth a watch. It's worth a watch.
Video the other night that explained why the Venom symbiote was so crazy. That during the Secret Wars, right before Spider-Man went in and got it, Deadpool went in and received it and said, "Hey, I can't take it," and he put it back.
This
because
is where
he could sense it trying to grind, and he's like, "I ain't gonna let this thing get screwed up trying to read my mind." So he put it back, and that few seconds kind of like screwed it up. So it thought, so when it bonded with Peter Parker, it thought Peter Parker was the perfect host, and that's what kind of screwed Venom up to make him so crazy. It was a pretty interesting video.
I didn't get really much into the comic books. My neighbor had some X-Men. You know, of course, you always hear Captain America, Iron Man, that kind of thing, and then the MCU, and then it was the time with Lego. It just sort of got me hooked. So it was my wife is a big fan of Tom Hardy. I'm a big fan of Tom Hardy, but I'm not going to just go out and see every Tom Hardy movie. So she wanted to go see it, and I said, you know, well, it's not about me. Here we go. Let's go see Venom. And I saw a lot of the press about it.
I'd say it just because of Tom Hardy. He's pretty cool.
He
was
yeah.
Yeah, he was Bane in one of the Batman movies.
Oh,
and
yes, the best Bane.
He was Mad Max in Fury Road, so he was pretty cool in that. That's why I'm definitely thinking about trying to go see the Venom just because of Tom Hardy. He's pretty cool.
You can't even suspect his accent. He has none, and it's like even
he's got an accent.
Well, he's British. Well, so is Cumberbatch. So is the new Spider-Man, Tom Holland.
I couldn't tell on Tom Hardy. I've heard him speak. He didn't sound British to me.
He did. There was the one he did where he played the twins, the two crime bosses in that movie, and there was another FX series called Taboo. We're still waiting for series 2 on that, but I think that was a BBC tie-in as well. There was another one he did years ago where all he's doing is driving in a car. I can't remember what it was called, but he was just him in a car doing voicemail. Does anybody know this show?
I don't know, but hold on a second. Butt Chop in the chat said that he hates humans. Yeah, Butt Chop, they get kind of annoying in big crowds.
He also said he's going to quit ballasting.
Ballasting? What the heck's that mean?
What I'm doing right here.
Oh. Well, don't you got to do that to get that weird looking track to fit on a base plate?
Yep.
Tell him hate's a strong word, sir.
Hate's a very strong word.
Hate's a strong word. You know how he used to hate? Guess you know who else used to hate? Hitler.
I hate it too, but man, it looks so pretty when you get it done.
I seen your bridge. I seen your bridge earlier today on Instagram, Hooch. It looks pretty cool.
I stepped away, dude. Jude, I couldn't hear what you said, buddy.
I said I seen your bridge earlier today on Instagram. It was all your motorcycles on your train cars, on your train bridge. It looked pretty cool.
Yep. That's the second time I've done that. If you listen to Erica, the first time I done the bridge, said it looked like a kindergartner done it. So I changed it.
Hey. I have constructive criticism.
I'm going to constructive criticism, yeah.
What's constructive criticism?
That's all I ask.
Uh-oh. Y'all still there?
Yeah.
Oh snap! My thing just up and said something was wrong and closed out on me. I had to re-enter.
No, you're still here.
Okay. Well, the what was I saying? Oh yeah, I got on Instagram just because Brick Vibe said something about messaging him on there. So I joined Brick Instagram just for him. And now I'm only following a few people on there. I'm following Brick Vibe, and the first one that popped up was a thing for Kevin Hinkle popped up. So I'm following him on there because it just popped up. And I'm following you, Hoosier, Brick Smith, and I think that's all I'm following on there right now.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm back.
You know,
I was looking for those pieces you gave me for that plane. I was gonna play with that for a minute.
you know, I won the Batman stuff from Madhouse Bricks, right?
Say it one more time.
Said, you know, I won the Batman stuff from Madhouse of Bricks, right?
Which Batman?
The Scuttler and
Oh, I don't have the Scuttler.
The raffle he did for the American Heart Association.
This is news to me.
No, he done it a couple weeks ago. He did 3 raffles. He did a Batman movie raffle, a Star Wars raffle, and the superheroes raffle, the girls one.
There was a Pellers Mall. There's another. It's if it escapes me now, but it's something like Adrian's Bricks, where he takes the new sets and takes them to Kosair Children's Hospital and just hands them out, or bricks for I'll know tomorrow or something. I'll have some cliff notes or something. But there was one here at Pellers Mall on Bardstown Road that had a little raffle. I picked a few up and never knew who earned it or whatever, but that might be a little razor we have here. If Dude Jude and Hope didn't know, trying to get Glula, which is Greater Louisville Lego Users Group here. So that might be a little tie-in. Because, you know, me and my blue boxes.
If it helps you out,
it's
Hope Castle
like a
created Denlug.
Right. It's another bullet point on your application.
I'm not in a lug at the moment. I don't know what lugs are in Nashville.
I think there is one there. It's
Tennessee Valley.
Tennessee Valley, that's the one.
Really? Do I know any of the members?
You might. I'm not at liberty to say, but you might.
Okay. Hey, Hoosh. On this, I sent a message to Bricksmith last night on Instagram about getting one of his Pink Bucket Nation stickers to put on this end of my bucket.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to make me a custom sticker to put on this end for Who's Your Vibe Experience.
The only reason I have this sticker is because I reached out to Howie On my old setup, I had some graffiti on my wall, and he made some people some stickers, and I asked him if he had any, and he said yeah. And when he sent them, he had 2 of those in it, and I put one on a billboard and kept one.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have a sticker on one side that says "Who's Your Vibe Experience." I think it's pretty cool when Brick Vibe lets you host his show when he's out. So
he thinks it's pretty cool too until I send him my bill.
Yeah, I hear that. But I think that I was thinking this afternoon, and I thought of that name is the Who's Your Vibe Experience.
Nah,
unless you got a better 3-word name, because it's got to be Who's Your Vibe.
I'm just glad that Brick Vibe trusts me enough to turn me loose on his channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did send me a message on Instagram, and I kind of wish he'd respond again, because I sent him an answer and whatnot, and he hadn't said anything else. But it would be cool if he would respond again. I kind of interested in what he was talking about.
Try next week. He's at a show this weekend, so
yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago, and it took me a couple of days to. He asked me where in the city I lived, and it took me like 3 or 4 days before I responded, because I can't spell Antioch. I had to figure out.
You do, and you'll clean it up.
Oh yeah, it took me a while to figure out how to tell him where I was without having to spell Antioch, because I couldn't find anything with Antioch on it.
That's a town you live in?
I live in, it's a part of Nashville, kind of like a suburban section of Nashville. My zip code is not Antioch, but my road's the only road in the whole subdivision that is not an Antioch zip code. It's weird.
Wait, what is
Antioch, right?
Maybe. I'd have to see it written down. I'm bad at spelling. I've got dyslexia, and sometimes I don't even recognize words when they're written down. Sometimes it goes over my head, but I'm not stupid. I just can't spell worth of crap.
Antioch. You said Antioch.
No, I think OCH.
If it makes you all feel any better, I ain't even going to try
it. One of them spellings sounds like it might be right, but I'm not sure which one.
How many minutes does it take you to get to the mall, to the Lego store?
Depends on which route I take.
Well, your fastest one.
I'm not sure, because I don't think I've taken it. I live close to where I-24 goes in Harding Place. If you've ever heard of Harding Place in I-24, I live close to there. I'm like 5 to 10 minute drive away from there.
Can't say that I have.
It's just south of the airport. So so close to the airport in the early 90s, they soundproofed the house because of the airplanes flying overhead. So and I live
you
like
on Antioch, or is the how did Antioch get together? How did just asking? I'm looking at Pink Bucket Nation on Instagram now, and I'm not seeing a pink bucket. I'm seeing some hashtag pink bucket, but now is that related to breast cancer? Just asking.
no, Pink Bucket Nation is Brick Smith's Lego group.
Okay.
It's
his thing. Hoosier knows more about it.
What it means, and Harley, you'll like this. He's got a daughter, and just a couple years ago, he was blessed with a son. But when he got back into Lego, it was because of his daughter, much like you.
All right, yeah.
And he come up with this thing, Pink Bucket Nation, which stands for Girls Brick 2.
I'm with it.
The Girls Brick
2.
Yeah, I didn't know that part of it.
There was the I watched the brickumentary, and they were talking about a 1x5, and they don't make a 1x5 except now there is actually a 1x5 for Unikitty. They made a pink 1x5 for Unikitty. I saw it at the last Comic-Con. Different, but also October is then now Breast Cancer Awareness Month and blah, and not blah blah blah, but I mean, my mother-in-law had it, which means my wife now is now, hereditary, that kind of thing. So I was wondering if that was the case, and so maybe it could be the case, being that it is a case, and it is a bucket full of pink bricks, and then the only reason that I collect pink bricks is so my daughter can build pink houses.
So guys, we're gonna end the actual live part of the stream. We can still do the after party, but we'll do the live stream's gonna go dead in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll